Bill to Garcia, off the deflection, Los Fresnos comes back and wins. Now Santa Maria will put up a three, bang! Santa Maria!
Here's Warner, here comes a headed jam, counted for two. Field, adios, and the Falcons win on a walk-off. And it's saved! What a game.
Alrighty, good evening. Welcome back to another broadcast on Real Sports Live, coming to you from beautiful Richard Thompson Stadium here in Mission, Texas. It is football time in Texas, week 1 of the 2022 Texas high school football season finally upon us here. We got the action started off last night. Welcome you to an extended pregame show, kickoff in about 12 minutes and 26 seconds on the Real Sports Live pregame show presented by Rolly Gonzalez, Josh Moody Loans in Harlingen, San Benito EDC, and South Padre Island Pioneer Trip at SoPadre.com. We opened up with some non-district action with two teams who only faced off twice in their recent history. It's the McAllen Rowe Warriors taking on the Sharyland Pioneer Diamondbacks. Again, welcome you here to the Real Sports Live pregame show. Ruben Rodriguez here with you. Coming into this one here, we'll look at the recaps. We'll give you a recap of last season, what to expect in 2022, remaining schedules, just some thoughts on this new realignment period, both teams in new districts in a sense, and we'll talk about the recent history. We'll look at the out-of-town scoreboard matchups that took over last night. We had week 1 kickoff last night with Sharyland and Brownsville Pace at Sam Stadium. We'll get more on that in a moment. Again, we'll take a quick time out here as you'll hear the bands playing on a beautiful Friday night here in the 2022 Texas high school football season opening weekend on Real Sports Live. Don't go anywhere.
And more. All funds collected support the Sunny Glen Children's Home. Come see us at Vintage on Jackson at First and Jackson in Harlingen.
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
We're the Valley View Lady Tigers and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Plan your escape. Beach, bay, or both. Sunrises and sunsets daily. Memories made all day. Live music and great food round out your visit. So why wait? SoPadre.com.
We're the St. Joe Bloodhound Cheerleaders and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Hi, I'm Rebecca Castillo. I invite you to visit San Benito and see for yourself the many things this community has to offer. Our offices of economic development offer a variety of business resources to developers, investors, and business owners from small to large scale. Contact us and let us work together on your next business opportunity.
We are the Border Cowgirls and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Alrighty, welcome back here to the Real Sports Live pregame show presented by Rolly Gonzalez, Josh Moody Loans coming to you live. We have multiple games going on tap. We'll give you a rundown on what to expect in tonight's coverage here of Real Sports Live. We'll have Brownsville Lopez and St. Joseph Academy on the Bloodhound channel and the Stars Network. Riviera Crawford taking on Santa Gertrudis Academy. Marine Military Academy in Santa Rosa will be facing off. Bird Bowl 30 just underway. We do have a rain out to report. Rainbow at Rio Hondo. We were told that they'd push that one back to tomorrow for a 6 o'clock start time. McAllen Memorial and Bronzeville Hannah, that one underway. Edinburgh North and Edinburgh Valley. We'll get you more on the out-of-town scoreboard as we bring you last night's scores. Mission Veterans defeating Mission High 32-20, snapping a 4-game losing streak to Mission in the Battle of Conway. Port Isabel defeats Lyford 41-40 in a thriller in overtime. Overtime thriller to be exact. What a way to kick off the 2022 season. Bronze Rivera gets a 1-touchdown victory over La Jolla. Coach Beto Leal's Raiders get a tough win, 7-0. And we look at La Jolla Palmview getting a big win over PSG Southwest, 30-7. Talk about Donna North, a team who's only had 2 wins last year, kicked off the season with the win last night against Edinburgh Economides, 26-6. And we take you to our last game, which was at Sam Stadium. Myself and Joe Bowling on the call. Sharyland and Brownsville Pace here, 34-17. Sharyland gets a huge 5-game winning streak against Brownsville Pace. They'll take on Brownsville Hannah next week. Of course, Sharyland 5-0 against Pace, but 0-3 against Hannah. So we'll have a moment of silence. We'll step away for a few moments. You're watching Real Sports Live.
And you're watching Real Sports Live. Yeah!
The most important moments in a child's life happen in their earliest years. Having a strong early childhood education enhances their future and success. That's why we are opening the Harlingen CISD Early Childhood Academy for pre-K students. At HCISD, we provide these opportunities for our youngest learners to foster their imagination and let their curiosity run while they develop their love for learning. These are the early steps to success, and Harlingen CISD is with them every step of the way.
We are the Harlingen Lady Cardinals, and you are watching Real Sports Live. Yeah!
When excellence in academics meets discovery on the court, in the arts, with institutions of higher education and beyond, we are the future leaders, and our success starts now. La Villa ISD, Cardinal Pride.
We are the Edinburgh North Lady Cougars, and you're watching Real Sports Live. Woo!
And he throws it down.
Unlimited potential.
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
We're the Edinburgh Lady Bobcats, and you're watching Real Sports Live. Woo!
Hi, I'm Rowe Rodriguez, and I'm a partner with New York Life Insurance Company. For 170 years, New York Life has built a reputation for building some of the finest agents in the industry. I help to manage that process from day one. If you're looking to challenge yourself and build an insurance and financial service business, then I would like to show you how I can help.
We're the Harlingen South Lady Hawks, and you're watching Real Sports Live. Hawks up!
Sharyland ISD, a nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. A district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire.
Alrighty, welcome back here to Real Sports Live. We'll report some scores early on in the out-of-town scoreboard. Edinburgh up 14-0. You can catch that game on Real Sports Live. We also have McAllen Memorial leading Bronzeville Hanna 7-0 in the first quarter. So some games kicking off at 7 o'clock here, a 7:30 start time. 5 minutes and 30 seconds to kick off. So we're going here by our scoreboard at Richard Thompson Stadium. We'll give you a recap. Last year, McAllen Rowe finished off the season 2021. 7-4 overall, 7-2 in district play as the number 2 seed by district finalist. Sharyland Pioneer finished off 5-5 overall, 4-4 in district as the 5th seed in 16-5A Division 2. And that was the third time in their 8-year history. We conclude 9-year history that Sharyland Pioneer does not punch their ticket to the postseason. We look at recent history between Rowe and Pioneer. The second meeting between them as the Rowe Warriors make their way out onto the field. Here come the Pioneer Diamondbacks. Last meeting between both teams was October 16th of 2020. The regular season opener in the shortened COVID season. It was Pioneer getting the win, McAllen Rowe. Or McAllen Rowe 49-28. Pioneer leads its all-time series 1-0 as tonight will be the second only meeting. You want to talk about district-wise against McAllen. Pioneer is 1-2 all-time. They have a win against Rowe in 2020. But Pioneer has lost 2 straight losses to McAllen schools. They lost to McAllen Memorial in 2016 by a score of 40-27 and by a score of 41-24 in 2017. Against Sharyland schools, McAllen Rowe is 0-2. They lost in 2020 in that season opener, 49-28. Then you look at week 2, they face off against Sharyland High, and Sharyland gets a big win, 34-24. And just set to go as the captains moving their way down the field. Captains here for Sharyland Pioneer we see on your screen. Bo Wojciak over to the left and Julian Valdez to the right. And the captains there, Alejandro Navejada for McAllen Rowe, alongside Gabriel Daughtry. As you hear the tomahawk chop go on in the distance, made famous by the Atlanta Braves, Florida State Seminoles, but it's in Warrior country tonight, folks. We'll talk about the districts too. New year, new realignment, new faces. Sharyland Pioneer, they were in 16-5A Division II last year, which consisted of Ed Cal, Chelsea. Well, of course, they face
their imagination and let their curiosity run while they develop their love for learning. These are the early steps to success, and Harlingen CISD is with them every step of the way.
The item you have to have. The vinyl record area helps bring an added atmosphere that makes for the fun trip when stepping back in time with the memories. Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles in San Benito.
We're the Mission Vets Lady Patrons, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
I love what I do. I really
love what
do.
I'm doing. I love children.
One of the most important things to do is to love your students.
Imagine teachers like these helping your child prepare to change the world. Take a closer look at Mission CISD.
Come visit our new store in downtown Harlingen. We have furniture, appliances, clothes, collectibles,
Throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
We are the Westaco Lady Panthers, and you're watching Real Sports Live. Yeah!
Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records member.
I got my.
Doesn't mean that you need to go home when the game is over. Raising Cane's is open late.
Back here to Real Sports Live, we just found out we had no sound. Yeah, we do apologize. We'll get that for you.
Fingers, one love. Make some noise.
Again, 1:15 left to go here. We do apologize for the slight technical error. We got that sorted out for y'all. So 4th down and 3, they go for it again. Here comes a handoff, fake handoff. So Thuyo gets the 1st down and more, and they're going to mark him down at about the 28-yard line.
Ball be spotted on the 26-yard line, 1st and 10. K-Shell Garza with that tackle.
We do apologize here for the slight technical error. So here comes the snap. So Thuyo going down the middle. He's going to get dragged down and brought down there by Juan Medina, the senior. Marking him down at about the 25-yard line. So he gets a gain of 2 and brings up 2nd down and 8.
2nd and 8.
So 2nd down and 8 here now. So Thuyo with 2 receivers lined up on the left, 3 on the right, takes his time, fires it, pass completed. He's trying to force his way for a few more yards. As that's Mateo Castillo there, the senior wide receiver. Sophomore wide receiver, excuse me. They're on the reception.
Mark that baby right around the 19. 3rd and
We do apologize here for the sound miscue, but we're up and running, and that's going to do us here at the end of the 1st quarter. After 1 quarter complete, Sharyland holds on to a touchdown after a 65-yard pass from Valdez to Leo Espinoza. 7-0 will bring you back the 2nd quarter. You're watching Friday Night Football on Real Sports Live and KB's DITV. Don't go anywhere.
We guide each other to our unlimited potential.
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
We're the Edinburgh Lady Bobcats, and you're watching Real Sports Live. Woo!
Hi, I'm Rodriguez, and I'm a partner with New York Life Insurance Company. For 170 years, New York Life has built a reputation for building some of the finest agents in the industry. I help to manage that process from day one. If you're looking to challenge yourself and build an insurance and financial service business, then I would like to show you how I can help.
It's Untitled Lady Hawks, and you're watching Real Sports Live. Hawks up! Woo!
Sharyland ISD, a nationally recognized district focusing on quality.
Back here, Real Sports Live, start of the 2nd quarter, 7-0 lead. Low snap for Thuyo, handoff down the left-hand side to Espinoza, who's trying to force his way across. They'll spot him down at about the 15, 16-yard line.
With the carry.
Espinoza gets the carry.
15-yard line. 1st and 10.
Brings up 1st down and 10, so a fresh set of downs here for the Rowe Warriors on a lengthy 4th drive of the night. So Thuyo takes a high snap, handoff to Zavala. Zavala going down the middle. He finds his way through. No, mark him down about the 8-yard line. Looks like he just renewed the drive. Must they mark him down for about a gain of 8, so it brings up 2nd down and 2. We'll spot him down now at about the 8-yard line.
David Gonzalez with the tackle.
David Gonzalez there making the tackle.
Timeout. Started by Edgar.
So already McAllen Rowe, they burned their 1st time out a few moments ago. Pioneer will burn their 1st time out. Timeout situation, both teams with 2 timeouts remaining in this 1st half. We'll take one as well. Again, we do apologize. We had some technical errors on the audio, but we're up and running uninterrupted for the rest of the night. 7-0 here. We'll return after this. You're watching Friday Night Football on Real Sports Live and Don't go anywhere.
At our new store in downtown Harlingen, we have furniture, appliances, clothes, collectibles, and more. All funds collected support the Sunny Glen Children's Home. Come see us at Vintage on Jackson at First and Jackson in Harlingen.
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
We're the Valley View Lady Tigers and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Get a Real Sports Live again. Second timeout called. The first for Pioneer. Both teams with 2 timeouts remaining. A very slow and steady first half. It was Julian Valdez, the highlight of the night so far for Pioneer, connecting to Leo Espinoza for a 65-yard touchdown pass. Gives you the lone score of the night here so far. 7-0 lead, but Rowe knocking on the door on 2nd and 2. Ball at the 7-yard line. 11:30 left to go here in this first half. We thank you for joining us on Friday Night Football here on Real Sports Live and on Facebook and YouTube. Brings up 2nd down and 2. Ball at the 7-yard line here for the Rowe Warriors. Had a slow and steady start for this offense. 2 receivers lined up on the left, 2 on the right. 1 in motion. Here comes the handoff. QB sneaks. Tuyo's going to walk his way in. Touchdown. That even fakes out the cameraman as Nelson Ramirez faked the handoff, and Tuyo walked it in himself.
Touchdown.
Attacks on 6. I even faked out our camera operator, folks. Look at the replay here. So Tuyo was in the shotgun. Ramirez was slotted on the left-hand side. Looked like a handoff right there, but I managed to keep my eye here on Tuyo, and he walked his way inside for the house. Attack on 6 here is now a chance to tie it up. Kick is up, and it splits the uprights. Would have been good from another 10 yards back, and we're tied at 7-7. We'll take a quick timeout. 11:18 left to go in this first half, so Tuyo walks it in on a 7-yard QB keeper to tie it up. You're watching Friday Night Football on Real Sports Live and KBSDI TV. Don't go anywhere.
Students engage in the experiences that make them college and career ready. Brownsville Independent School District, the best choice.
And he throws it down.
Alrighty, welcome back to Friday Night Football here on Real Sports Live. Isaac Tuyo, a 7-yard touchdown run on the fake handoff to Nelson Ramirez. Walks himself inside untouched. 7-7 score here with 11:18 left to go in this second quarter in the first half. Kick is up, and we're back underway to start things off, and it's a sky-high kick returned at the line. Trying to take this one back all the way himself. Going on the move, has a huge burst of speed. They'll mark him down about the 27-yard line. Gage De La Garza, a senior on the return. Last drive here for Pioneer resulted in interception, which led to the lengthy drive, which resulted in a 7-yard touchdown run by Isaac Tuyo, and the Rowe Warriors brings up 1st down and 10. Ball spotted at about the 27-yard line. Or 10 at the 17-yard line. Hand off to the right-hand side. Going on the move. Looks like he just made it back to the line.
Got a couple on the play. Ball will be marked right around the 27-yard
carry right
line.
there. Gonzalez on the carry. So gain of about 1 brings up 2nd down and 9. All spotted now at the 28-yard line. Valdez takes the snap. QB keeper down the middle. He's going to be swallowed up, and they're going to mark him down about the 31-yard line, so he gets a gain of about 3. Brings up 3rd down and 6.
Valdez with the carry to the 31-yard line. Crucial 3rd down situation coming up for the Diamondbacks. 3rd and 6. Offensive showtime.
3rd down and 6 here for the Pioneer Diamondbacks. 2 receivers lined up on the left. On the right, 1 on the left. A flag will fly. Here comes the pass completed to Graham Jr. Graham Jr. going on the move. They're going to mark him down about the 33-yard line, but a flag flew as soon as the snap came on.
Graham with the reception, but there's dirty laundry on the field. We'll check that baby out. Bermuda's on the tackle.
Let's see what the first flag was. It's going to be the first flag of the game, or the second flag of the game for Rowe. Officials discussing because we saw the snap. Valdez took it on the fake handoff to Hernandez. He quickly fired a pass on Brockett to Joseph Graham Jr. He shook off a tackle and he brought him down about the 32-yard line. So as it stands, it's currently 3rd down and 6, but here's the official call. And officials still discussing, because it wasn't too long after the snap we saw the flag fly as we're waiting, and still confirmation to see what the call was. Here's the call.
Get outside on the defense for 45. It's a 5-yard penalty for the previous box. Repeat, 3rd down.
So offsides here on the Rowe Warrior defense. Penalty about 5 yards, so that brings up 3rd down and 2. On 3rd down and 7, 3rd down and 2. Valdez here with 2 receivers lined up on either side. Running the backfield, takes the snap. QB keeper, he's going to be hit. He's going to fight his way through. Looks like he just made it across or just a bit shy.
Valdez with the carry. Close to the first down. We'll see what they want to really mark that baby. Ball spotted right around the 37.
Ball spot at the 37-yard line. They're trying to see if he got across, and Valdez on the QB keeper renews the drive here for the Pioneer Diamondbacks. Two flags are going to fly in the backfield.
All start on the offense. Number 72. Nice penalty on the previous spot. 1st down.
So a false start on the offense. Brings them back 5, so it's 1st down and 15. Ball back to the 32-yard line. 3 receivers lined up on the left, 1 on the right. Graham Jr., the lone receiver on the right-hand side at the top of your screen. Valdez fires a pass, completed off to Gotti Salas. Gotti Salas going on the move. Going to be shoved out of bounds. Much of the jargon of the crowd.
Brings it up to about the 38-39-yard line.
Looks like he got a gain of about 6. Brings up 2nd down and 9.
2nd and 9. And 2 with the push out.
So 2nd down and 9 here off the 6-yard pass to Carrizales. Valdez fires one to Graham Jr., who takes a lot of contact as he got pretty high up in the air, got contact off the ball. Brings up 3rd down and 9. And this Rowe Tomahawk defense, which are infamously known, if you're a fan of Rowe, famous, but if you're not a fan of Rowe, infamous. Brings up the snap. Valdez going to his left-hand side. He's going to shake a defender. He has a lot of real estate. Going down the left-hand side, gets a huge chance. Breaks away from one, trying to scamper for a few more yards in a huge run. They'll spot him down at about the 46-yard line, so about a gain of 1, and a gain of 8 yards realistically. Now brings up 4th down and 1.
4th and 1.
So 4th down and 1 here now for Pioneer on a very lengthy drive so far. The receivers line up on either side for Valdez. They're going to roll the dice and go for it. Has taken his time on a snap, and he's stepping back. Looks like they're going to go for a punt. He did that last time. Looked like he was going to go for it, but he held back on the side of the punt instead. Comes the punt. It's going to be a fake. Valdez is going to fire it. Pass completed for the 1st down. They connect to a wide open Antonio Carrizales, who was left alone for just enough time before he was surrounded by a sea of Rowe Warriors. Look at the replay presented by Roy Gonzalez. Josh Woody Loans, let them help you finance your dream home.
Time for the kipper.
Right here, takes some time, fires it down the field, and had a lot of room there for Antonio Carrizales. Here comes the drive down. Valdez, excuse me, that's Josh Guayad on the reception, moves himself up for about a gain of 10. Looks like they did get the 1st down. They renew the drive on 1st and 10, so it brings up 1st and 10 once again here. This time ball at the 34-yard line. Valdez lined up in the shotgun. 3 receivers lined up on the top of your screen. Handoff down the middle. It's going to be a QB keeper. Valdez going on the move. He's going to take a late hit and brought down to about the 25-yard line. So a gain of 9 brings up 2nd down and 1 in this Pioneer defense, or offense, excuse me, continues to be steamrolling down the field.
Ramirez with the tackle.
Time winding down. Actually 7:38 left.
Timeout. Nicky Rowe.
Nicky Rowe calls their 2nd timeout of the half. They'll have 1 remaining. We'll take one up here as well. 7:39 left to go. You're watching Friday Night Football on Real Sports Live. Don't go anywhere.
Run while they develop their love for learning. These are the early steps to success, and Harlingen CISD is with them every step of the way.
We are the Harlingen Lady Cardinals, and you are watching Real Sports Live. Yeah!
When excellence in academics meets discovery on the court.
Back here to Real Sports Live. Nicky Rowe burning their 2nd timeout. They'll have 1 remaining. Pioneer still has 1 left. 7-7 ball game. We'll give you a quick summary. William Valdez connecting to Leo Espinoza on a 65-yard touchdown pass. And then we have Isaac Sotuyo, who tied it up with 11:18 left in the half. 7-yard touchdown run on a fake handoff to Nelson Ramirez that fooled the cameraman. Nearly fooled me before I saw him get through. Saw Ramirez get brought down. I was like, why didn't the play end? And I look over and I see Sotuyo walking his way in, and the referee signals a touchdown. Unless we're back here, 7:39 left to go. We'll get that fixed for you on our screen. Brings up 2nd down and 1 after a huge gain of about 9. A very lengthy try here, would started off on a 4th and 1. Hand off to the right-hand side. That's Daniel Anise trying to take it out. Anise has a lot of room. Gets to within inside the 15-yard line. They'll spot him at the 12. Sorry news the drive, and it brings up 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line and well deep in Nicky Rowe territory. So they'll stop the clock while you move up the chains. Brings up 1st down and 10. Ball at the 12-yard line deep in Rowe Warrior territory. Valdez waiting a snap. Here it comes. He's going to scramble. Takes his time. Moving to the right-hand side. Here comes the pressure by Ramirez. And he's sacked for a loss. And the ball comes out right before a pounce on it here by William Valdez. Here's the replay here. So a lot of room here. And we'll get to the out-of-town scoreboard in a moment. But before we show you going down, he was going to fire it. He decides to come in, and Ramirez just comes in hot. He forces the ball to come out before. Saw a little bit of late contact there by Ramirez. Brings up 2nd down and 22, a huge loss. 6:55 to go. Valdez, QB keeper, going down the move. Has a lot of real estate, takes a hard hit, and he'll be brought down to about the 12-yard line, so they get a gain of 10. Gain of 14. At a gain of 12, he gets a gain of 12 to room back to the original line of scrimmage. Brings up 3rd down and 10. Valdez with 2 receivers on either side. Alanis in the backfield. Valdez dropping back, fires it, passes, batted away. There's a lot of contact in the backfield.
Brings up a 4th down situation.
Antonio Gotti Salas, the junior receiver, the intended target. Just fell a bit too short here. And again, 4th down and 10. You are currently 2 for 2 in your 4th down conversions. This Rowe looks like they're going to, or Pioneer, excuse me, is going to play this safe as Eddie Galindo sends out the field goal unit. The senior kicker, Vincent Gardoza, but a timeout called here, so both teams have used up 2 of their 3 timeouts, both with 1 remaining. With 6:12 left to go here in this first half, timeout called by Pioneer. 7-7 game. You're watching Friday Night Football on Real Sports Live. Don't go anywhere.
Come visit our new store in downtown Harlingen. We have furniture, appliances, clothes, collectibles, and more. All funds collected support the Sunny Glen Children's Home. Come see us at Vintage on Jackson at 1st and Jackson in Harlingen.
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
We're the Valley View Lady Tigers, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Plan your escape. Beach, bay, or or both. Sun rises and sun sets daily. Memories made all day. Live music and great food round out your visit. So why wait? SoPadre.com.
Back here at Real Sports Live again. We'll talk about both teams, how they're in a new home and districts. McAllen Rowe now in 15-5A Division I after being in 16-5A Division I with the Brownsville schools. So Memorial, Rowe, and McAllen, they all moved to 15-5A Division I where they get some new company in the forms of PSJ North and Edinburgh Vela. So the field goal unit comes back on board. It's going to be Vincent Cardosa who attempts to go for a kick. This will be at about a 29-yarder. First field goal kick attempt here for Pioneer. 29-yarder is up, and it splits the uprights. That gives Pioneer a 3-point lead, 10-7 off a 29-yard field goal by Vicente Cardosa. We'll take a timeout here, 6:14 left to go, but actually we'll keep it here and break down that new district. So again, we look at McAllen Rowe. They were in 16-5A Division I. They're now in 15-5A Division I. Warriors were alongside McAllen Memorial, Matt Kai, Porter, Veterans, Pace, Lopez, Palmview, Dunn, and Wesco East. This realignment period, all the McAllen schools in Palmview, they all get moved over to 15-5A Division I, and continuing that district will be 3 more teams from 31-6A, Edinburgh Vela, PSJ North, and Juarez Lincoln. Rio Grande City also enters the district after previously being in 14-5A Division I, so now they're in 15-5A Division I. Pioneer was always in 16-5A Division II. Of course, they were with their neighbors Sharyland, Mission Veterans, Roma, PSJ Memorial, Mercedes, EdCal, Chelsea, Southwest, and Valley View. But this year, they continue in that same district, but Mercedes, EdCal, Chelsea, and Valley View will move their way down to 15-5A Division II, where they'll include Porter, and they'll pick up 2 more teams in the forms of Flower Bluff and Gregory Portland out of the Coastal Bend. So 4 Valley teams and 2 Coastal Bends will make up that new district in 15-5A Division II, while Pioneer remains in 16-5A Division II, 6:14 left to go. It's a 10-7 ball game off a 29-yard field goal made by Vicente Cardosa. As the kick is up and we're back underway, this one takes a few bounces and it's just kept in. And he's gonna trip and he can't keep his balance as that ball would have rolled out of bounds. That was Brandon Garcia, the junior, there on the return. He picked it up and tried to stay in bounds. He couldn't hold his balance and well him deep in their own territory at the 8-yard line. So we'll get to your out-of-town scoreboard, give you some scores going on around the valley right now. Lafayette on Donna High tied up at 7-7. Harlingen and Harlingen South Cardinals lead the Hawks 14-7. Matt Kite leads Edinburgh 7-0. Edinburgh Veta leads Edinburgh North 33-7. Brings up 1st and 10 from the 8-yard line, deep in Rowe Warrior territory. Dropping back, so Tuyo fires one deep downfield, that one incomplete. Intended receiver there, Dale Castillo, the sophomore, had a lot of room to cover.
That's intended for Castillo.
I think the throw was a bit too early, or so Castillo was a bit too late.
2nd and 10.
Picture a perfect play potentially here for McAllen Rowe, who really need a long gain after being deep in their territory. 2nd down and 10 at their own 8-yard line. We'll try this one more time. So Tuyo, low snap. Screen fire, pass completed to the left-hand side. He's gonna go on the move, he's gonna be forced down. Samuel Famat, the junior wide receiver, makes the reception.
Ramirez with the carry. Stopped right around the 13-yard line, 3rd down situation.
Again, Samuel Famat, junior wide receiver there on the carry, brings up 3rd down and about 7, a gain on 3. So Tuyo moves to his right-hand side, takes his time. He has an opening, he's gonna go down, has a lot of room, gonna shovel it off, pass completed. He connects to Andres Espinoza.
Espinoza with the reception.
He just got enough for a few more yards. It was 3rd down and 7 yards.
With that tackle.
He was under pressure. Look at the replay here. Might as well show you. Here comes the snap. He looked like he was going to go to his right, but then he finds an opening formed by his offensive line right there as he'll cut through and he'll shovel it off there to Andres Espinoza. It looks like that's enough to renew the drive. And here comes the snap. Sotoyo fires it off. Pass going to be incomplete. Intended for Jacob Bettis, the junior wide receiver.
Pass intended for Bettis, brings up his 2nd and 10.
5 minutes flat left to go here in this second quarter. Mind you, tune in to our Real Sports Live halftime show. We bring you a breakdown on what to expect for the second half and what's been a slow and steady defensive battle, low-scoring affair. 17 points combined between the two teams. Our second meeting, the first meeting in 2020. We'll talk to you more about that. Here comes the drive. Sotoyo on a QB snap, going down the middle. He'll be marked down about the 29-yard line. Gets a gain of about 9.
Brings the ball all the way out to the 28-yard line.
They're going to say it looked like he got a gain of 9, but it looked like you're going to say he got across. Now move up the chains, and they'll stop the clock.
Oscar De La Garza with that tackle.
So 4:41 left to go. Fresh set of downs for the Rowe Warriors. So Garza on the tap on the QB keeper by Sotoyo. Hand off to Zavala. Zavala finds an opening, but he's tripped up. Gets a gain of about 3, if I'm not mistaken.
So Zavala with the run, brings it to the 32-yard line. Got a couple on the play, 2nd and 8.
2nd down and 8 here.
4:17.
I'm winding down. Sotoyo lets this fly wide open and incomplete. The chance goes begging. See who the intended receiver was, and it was Samuel Famat. Had a lot of real estate in front of him, a lot of room to get through. We'll show you the replay here on South Padre Island side. Find your trip at SoPadre.com, and you'll see a low snap. Sotoyo fired it off. Samuel Famat wide open, just a bit too extended from that pass. Sotoyo tries it again. He's going to take his time, fires it deep downfield. That one's going to be railed in and brought down in a huge game for the Rowe Warriors. The sophomore Mateo Castillo makes his presence felt in a huge play, so they tried going deep to Famat. That one wasn't good, and he has a huge pass downfield. We'll show you the replay. Makes the snap, fires it deep downfield, and connects to Castillo, who had a lot of ground before he was ultimately brought down. And well deep here in Pioneer Diamondback territory at the 28-yard line to be exact, just 8 away from the red zone. Sotoyo low snap, fake handoff, going to go to his right-hand side, has a lot of room going down. He's going to be tripped up. Looks like he got a gain of about 4. Would have gotten more unless Cole Wozniak brings him in, the senior defensive end. So he gets a gain of 4, brings up 2nd down and 6.
Wojciak with that tackle.
Pioneer leading 10-7 with 2:54 left to go in this first half. Sotoyo has been impressive on the ground. The receivers lined up on either side. Low snap, a bobbled snap, and a sea of humanity on top of it. And Sotoyo nearly dodging a bullet, as we saw it earlier. On a sack off the quarterback, Julian Valdez. Nelson Ramirez forcing a strip before Valdez got back on top of it. So both quarterbacks dodging a bullet. One forced turnover, the lone interception earlier by McAllen Rowe. 10-7, time winding down. Here comes a big play. 2nd down and 11. Or 3rd and 11, excuse me. Sotoyo dropping back, takes his time, lets this fly. Pass is incomplete. Intended again here for the sophomore Mateo Castillo. Went deep to him earlier. They tried it again, but just out of reach, and good pass coverage right there by Sharyland Pioneer. We'll look at the replay here presented by Josh Moody Loans. He takes his time, and Castillo wide open target. And good coverage there by Dylan Salinas. with 2:05 left to
Ladies
go.
and gentlemen, 4th and 11. 4th and 11.
McAllen Rowe.
Make some noise.
Here it comes, going down. Pass completed out Zavala. Zavala going to be chased down and turnover on downs.
Zavala from reception, 25-yard line. It is pretty on the field.
The arts. With institute.
So a turnover on downs here to McAllen Rowe. McAllen Rowe, now goes 1 for 3 on 4th down conversions. On their second drive, they tried going for it. Then on their fourth drive, they tried it again, which led to the 7-yard touchdown run and extended that drive. Now they tried again here, and South Louis was under a lot of pressure, and a lot of flags flew after a lot of contact, and extracurriculars went on. Went on after the play was blown dead, as we're trying to get you the replay here, folks. On the right side of your screen, so you see South Louis high lob pass over to Chris Zavala, and he tries to break away, and he's swallowed up right there, and then some late contact right there. Now the coach is not happy with that. And we'll break down our out-of-town scoreboard, give you a recap of what we see so far. Santa Rosa leading MMA 20-0. PSG North leads PSG High 28-0. St. Joseph Academy leads Bronzeville Lopez 14-7. You can catch that one on the Bloodhound channel, the Stars Network. In Edinburgh Villa 33-7 over Edinburgh North, that one at the half. LaFerrier, last confirmed scores, LaFerrier and Donna High at 7-7. Officials being huddled up here again. There's a lot of contact was drawn in. We're going to take a timeout, folks, here with 1:54 left to go in the first half. You're watching Real Sports Live. Don't go anywhere.
If you're looking to challenge yourself and build an insurance and financial service business, then I would like to show you how I can help.
We're the Harlingen South Lady Hawks, and you're watching Real Sports Live. Hawks up!
Sharyland ISD, a nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. A district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sharyland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
Throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
We're the Mission Lady Eagles, and you're watching Real Sports Live. Yeah!
Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles, located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, is filled with vintage items, collectibles, and a selection of vinyl records that's as good as it gets. Every shelf, every aisle, and table is filled daily by a number of vendors that ensures that something here just might be the item you have to have. The vinyl record area helps bring an added atmosphere that makes for the fun trip when stepping back in time with the memories. Forever memories.
Back here, Real Sports Live again. There was a lot of extracurriculars after that play, so it's still 4th down and 11. There's a lot of flags flew after the intent. We'll show you what happened on the previous play, on the full screen replay. So Tuyo was going a lob pass. He connects it off over to Zavala. Zavala breaks away, and then there's a lot of late contact at the end, and it forced benches to clear. Now a little bit of a calm has been maintained. And the Chick-fil-A count working downfield again. Good crowd on hand here coming to you again from our coverage of Friday Night Football. Welcome me here to the press box, coming to you from Friday Night Football. Richard Thompson Stadium. Ruben Rodriguez with you on a, might scare you here with the light, but a beautiful Friday night. Temperature now in the low 80s by 83 degrees. Good crowd on hand for the Rowe Warriors and the Pioneer Diamondbacks at Richard Thompson. Ruben Rodriguez with you. 10-7 ball game here, 1:54 left to go. As again, we'll take off the pregame slate as we're being set to go into the halftime. But again, folks, thank you for joining us. It's expected to be a big game so far. Both teams have been evenly matched, just so we're waiting the call to see what's going to happen, and we'll keep you posted with that more here on Real Sports Live. Officials still continue to discuss. We thank you for joining us here. We'll give you a recap of what to expect to. Recap of 2021, what we saw from both teams last season. For Pioneer, they didn't qualify to the playoffs. It was the third time in their 9-year history they missed the postseason. They started off with a huge win, when district play and 1-1. They got a big win over PSJ, but they lost the district champ Harlingen South in 32-6-8. In district play, Pioneer got 3-0 in district. They got hot with wins over PSJ, Memorial, Valley View, and Roma. Diamondbacks then they ran into trouble with 2 straight losses against Ed Cal, Chelsea, and Sharyland. And 1 more win over PSJ Southwest before they suffered 2 straight to Mission Veterans and Mercedes to wrap up the regular season, finishing off 5-5 in 16-5A Division II play. McAllen Rowe, they finished the season 7-4 overall, 7-2 in district, 16-5A Division I. They lost to Flower Bluff in the 9 district round, 28-14. McAllen Rowe went 0-1 to start off the non-district calendar. And they lost to San Miguel. Then they kicked off district play and they picked up 3 straight wins over Palmview, Lopez, and Pace. Then they run into McAllen Memorial. Rowe bounced back to pick up 2 wins over Donna, but they ran into Bronzeville Veterans in a battle of the teams with only 1 loss left in that season. I remember I got to call that game at Sam Stadium. Rowe then picked up 3 more wins against Porter, Westaco East, and Mac High before they would lose. Here's the call.
On Nicky Rowe, number 24. That player has been disqualified. On Nicky Rowe. Disqualified. Sportsmanlike conduct. Qualified. We also have unsportsmanlike conduct with Sharyland Pioneer, number 5. That player has been disqualified.
So look at that, folks.
Did not gain the lighter game. The ball is turned over.
So it will be turnover on downs, but it does pay a price for both teams as Pioneer and Rowe both suffer 2 unsportsmanlike conduct calls that lead to 2 players being ejected from the ball game. Due to technical errors, we weren't able to hear, but we did pick up a few names. For Rowe, it's going to be Chris Zavala, the senior running back, who is now out of the ball game. Gage De La Garza as well out of the ball game. So 2 seniors who played a key part in this Rowe offense. And this Rowe Pioneer offense, So the loss of Chris Zavala is a big game changer here. Nevertheless, we're welcoming you back here. 1st down and 10. Ball spotted off at about the 25-yard line for the Pioneer Diamondbacks. Shovel pass off to Graham Jr. Graham Jr. with a shake and bake, and he's going to be brought down to about the line. So no gain on the carry for Joseph Graham Jr. He's had to shake off multiple defenders, but again, folks, if you're just tuning in, 10-7 ball game.
Marquinhos with that tackle.
Then there was an attempt on a 4th down conversion here for McAllen Rowe, which led to a lot of contact after the play. Valdez going on the move. He's going to be brought down for a huge loss.
Knocked down at the 15-yard line of the play.
Michael Bettis, the senior defensive lineman, bringing him down, and a huge loss right there, and a huge morale shaker for Pioneer. The 25 brought down about the 15, a loss of 10. You can make that 3rd down and 20 with 1:04 left to go. As got that replay for you folks. Right there trying to go, and you see the play. Michael Bettis bringing him down for a loss of 10. So 3rd down and 20, 51 seconds left in this first half. We'll keep you posted for the halftime show when we return after the final whistle of the first half. Valdez takes the snap. Hey, Candoff finds an opening. He's going to have nowhere to go as he's going to be brought down again. Runs into the tough RTD Rowe Tomahawk defense. Already 4 seconds on the clock. They'll bring up the special teams unit for Pioneer.
Timeout, Nicky Rowe.
So Nicky Rowe will burn their 3rd and final timeout to half. Pioneer still has 1 remaining. Again, take you back to what happened a few moments ago. It was a 4th down conversion attempt here for McAllen Rowe, and it results in a lot of extracurriculars going on after the whistle, resulting in 4 players ejected, 2 for McAllen Rowe, 2 for Pioneer. Chris Zavala, one of them for Rowe, a huge huge potential difference maker right there. Zavala was making some key plays for the Rowe Warrior offense. And engaged LaGarza, two-way player for Pioneer, one of the two from Pioneer being ejected. We weren't able to hear the other two due to some communications errors with the official on his microphone, but nevertheless, 4 ejects in total here, 2 from either side. This brings up 4th down and 17. It was a gain of 3 on the carry by Julian Valdez. Had to go for the punt, a low, long punt. That will be recovered at about the 45-yard line on the return there. Nelson Ramirez. Ramirez has a lot of room before he'll be shoved out of bounds at about the 35-yard line.
Ramirez with the carry, brings it up to around the 35-yard line.
35-yard line, spot him down with 21 seconds left to go here in this first half. Again, we'd like to remind you to tune into our Real Sports Live halftime show, give you a recap of what we've seen so far in this first half, a low-scoring affair. 17 points just combined between the two teams. Pioneer 10, Rowe 7. Both teams had 1 touchdown. Pioneer with a field goal to tack on. First and 10 with 22 seconds left to go in the half. Ball on the 35-yard line. Sotuyo lined up, takes his time, dropping back. Fires one deep downfield. That one incomplete. Intended once again for Mateo Castillo. Now they're 1 for 3 on big pass attempts here to the sophomore wide receiver. Castillo had a huge one. 2 potential touchdown passes incomplete. That's 15 seconds left on the clock. Brings up 2nd down and 10, ball at the 35-yard line. Again, at the halftime show, we'll also check in with the out-of-town scoreboard and break down the remaining schedules for Rowe and Pioneer. 2nd down and 10 at the 15. Your receivers lined up here. Hopping back, here it comes. Pass completed to Castillo. Castillo going to be brought down quickly.
Castillo with the reception, ball be spotted right around the 26-yard line.
So they're slowly working their way down the field. They won't have time to work it. That's going to take us to the half. 17 points between Rowe and Pioneer. 10-7. We'll take time out. We'll be back with the Real Sports Live halftime show in a bit.
Of technology bringing to the classroom. On and off the field, Brownsville ISD students engage in the experiences that make them college and career ready. Brownsville Independent School District, the best choice.
And he throws it down. Oh! See you later, touchdown.
We are the Westaco Lady Panthers, and you're watching Real Sports Live. Yeah!
Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles? How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you. Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
We are the Red Lady Raiders, and you're watching Real Sports Live. Yeah!
The most important moments in a child's life happen in their earliest years. Having a strong early childhood education enhances their future and success. That's why we are opening the Harlingen CISD Early Childhood Academy for pre-K students. At HC.
Welcome back here to the Real Sports Live halftime show presented by Rolly Gonzalez, Josh Moody Loans, San Benito EDC, and South Padre Island. Find your trip at SoPadre.com. 10-7 at the half, 17 points between Rowe and Pioneer. To welcome you here to the RSL halftime show, Ruben Rodriguez with you. 10-7 your score. We'll give you the rundown here in the first. It was Julian Valdez who connected to Leo Espinosa on a 65-yard touchdown pass. And a quarter later, it was McAllen Rowe who responded. Isaac Sotuyo on a fake handoff to Nelson Ramirez drives in a 7-yard touchdown run to tie the ball game up. And then Cinta Cardosa connects on a 29-yard field goal to give Pioneer the lead 10-7. An eventful first half. Again, we had some key differences here again where we have 1 turnover forced by Rowe. That was an interception. On 4th down conversions, Pioneer 1 for 2, Rowe 1 for 3. On that 3rd attempt, a little bit of a late event happened at the Moss game. Some bit of disagreement happened. Some extracurriculars resulted in 4 ejections, 2 for Pioneer, 2 for Rowe. One of the ones ejected for Pioneer, Gage Lagarza, and then for McAllen Rowe, Chris Zavala, 2 two-way players from either side, and 2 more we weren't able to hear again due to some communication issues. Nevertheless, it's 10-7 at the half. Again, Valdez started off with Espinoza, a 65-yard touchdown pass, 11:02 left to go in the first. Then in the second quarter on Rowe's 4th drive with 11:18 left in the half, Isaac Sotuyo, a 7-yard touchdown run. Then Pioneer on their 6th drive, a 29-yard field goal by Vicente Cardoza. So we're going to cut the music down here a few moments here, and then we'll bring it back for the audio. Again, folks, we do have chance there, so we'll bring the audio down for a bit, but when the bands come back on, we'll bring it up again. Thank you for joining us here on the halftime show. Some breakdowns here, some big offense here. Both teams seem to be evenly matched. It was McAllen Rowe's offense who started a bit too late, but that defense quickly worked their way in a very, very lengthy drive on one of their drives. Was the second drive on their second drive of the night. McAllen Rowe was not able to capitalize on a four-down conversion. They tried to get on their third drive of the night. They get a huge conversion that eventually boosted into the second quarter, which led to Sotuyo's 7-yard touchdown run. So ever since then, it's been a back-and-forth affair offensively and defensively. Some good old-fashioned gridiron Texas high school football defensively and offensively. The Rowe Tomahawk defense already forced a turnover and interception on a deep pass after what started off as a very lengthy offensive drive for Pioneer. That was their 7th drive of the night. Again, folks, we'll take a timeout here. We'll step away, and we'll give you back with the out-of-town scoreboard. You're watching Real Sports Live. Don't go anywhere.
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
We're the Mission Lady Eagles, and you're watching Real Sports Live. Yeah!
Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles, located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, is filled with vintage items, collectibles, and a selection of vinyl records that's as good as it gets. Every shelf, every aisle, and table is filled daily by a number of vendors that ensures that something here just might be the item you have to have. The vinyl record area helps bring an added atmosphere that makes for the fun trip when stepping back in time with the memories. Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles in San Benito.
We're the Mission Vets Lady Patriots, and you're watching Real Sports Live. Woo!
I love what I do. I really
love what
do.
I'm doing. I love children.
One of the most important things to do is to love your students.
Imagine teachers like these helping your child prepare to change the world. Take a closer look at Mission CISD.
Come visit our new store in downtown Harlingen. We have furniture, appliances, clothes, collectibles, and more. All funds collected support the Sunny Glen Children's Home. Come see us at Vintage on Jackson at First and Jackson in Harlingen.
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
We're the Valley View Lady Tigers, and you're watching Real Sports Live. Woo!
Plan your escape. Beach, bay, or both. Sunrises and sunsets daily. Memories made all day. Live music and great food round out your visit. So why wait? SoPadre.com.
We're the St. Joe Bloodhound Cheerleaders, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Hi, I'm Rebecca Castillo. I invite you to
Back here to the Real Sports Live halftime show. Get you the out-of-town scoreboard. PSA North at the half leads PSA High 35-0, looking to blank out.
How about another big hand?
Donna leads La Feria 21-7 in the second quarter. Corpus Christi Carroll in the second quarter leads Ed Cauchosa 28-0. Rio Grande City and Roma in a shootout 8-7 in the second quarter. St. Joseph Academy leads Brownsville Lopez 20-7. We'll check in with the Bird Bowl 30. Of course, it was Harlingen South who snapped a 14-game skid last year after beating Harlingen in 2007. They get the big win as part of their undefeated campaign in 2021. This will get you an out-of-town scoreboard update here from the Bird Bowl. 14-7, Harlingen leads as about to start the third quarter on a very new, newly remodeled J. Lewis Bogus Stadium. The fans and players making their way back to start off the third quarter. Again, let us know where you're watching from here. We'll shout you out live on the air. We'll give you a shout out here. Thank you for joining us. We'll check in at Sam's Memorial Stadium where Mr. Joe Bowling now in the third quarter. 31-7 McAllen Memorial leads Brownsville Hannah. St. Joe also currently leading Brownsville Lopez. $7-10. Thank you for doing this again. Let us know where you're watching from. Shout out to James Ramirez tuning on for the Warriors. Escadatri, thank you for tuning into the broadcast as well. Thank you, fans, for joining us here again. We'll sit back for a bit and you can check out the bands here on the halftime performances.
special tomahawk salute to the great students, teachers, administration, community members, band parents, band boosters, and sponsors of the Nikki Rowe High School Band. Thank you, Warrior Nation, for all of your outstanding support. The band is under the direction of Roberto R. Garza, assisted by Cristina Galma, Danny Elizondo, Joey Acosta, and Renee Reyes. Color guard tech is Elia Hernandez, and marching tech is Jose Derina. Thank you and good night.
Loneliness is killing me.
Ladies and gentlemen, put your hearts together for the 2022-2023 Sharyland Pioneer Ball. The bells run in the direction of Misty Thompson. Your 2022-2023 officers on. Second Lieutenant Akiana Cabral. First Lieutenant Ava Guerra.
When excellence in academics meets discovery on the court, in the arts, with institutions of higher education and beyond, we are the future leaders, and our success starts now. La Villa ISD, Cardinal Pride.
We are the Edinburgh North Lady Cougars, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
And he throws it down. See you later, touchdown.
We're the Pace Lady Vikings, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
We envision that San Perlita ISD will help our students acquire the necessary knowledge, communication, and problem-solving skills through a variety of educational and social experiences to become productive citizens in our global society. Be a part of the change to help create a community where we guide each other to our unlimited potential.
And he throws it down. See you later, touchdown.
We're the Edinburgh Lady Bobcats, and you're watching Real Sports Live. Woo!
I'm Rowe and I'm a partner with New York Life Insurance Company. For 170 years, New York Life has built a reputation for building some of the finest agents in the industry. I help to manage that process from day one. If you're looking to challenge yourself and build an insurance and financial service business, then I would like to show you how I can help.
We're the Harlingen South Lady Hawks, and you're watching Real Sports Live. Hawks up!
Sharyland ISD, a nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. A district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sharyland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
We're the Mission Lady Eagles, and you're watching Real Sports Live. Yeah!
Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles, located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, is filled with vintage items, collectibles, and a selection of vinyl records that's as good as it gets. Every shelf, every aisle, and table is filled daily by a number of vendors that ensures that something here just might be the item you have to have. The vinyl record area helps bring an added atmosphere that makes for the fun trip when stepping back in time with the memories. Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles in San Benito.
We're the Mission Vets Lady Patriots, and you're watching Real Sports Live. Woo!
I love what I do. I really
love what
do.
I'm doing. I love children.
One of the most important things to do is to love your students.
Imagine teachers like these helping your child prepare to change the world. Take a closer look at Mission CISD.
Come visit our new store in downtown Harlingen. We have furniture, appliances, clothes, collectibles, and more. All funds collected support the Sunny Glen Children's Home. Come see us at Vintage on Jackson at First and Jackson in Harlingen.
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
We're the Valley View Lady Tigers, and you're watching Real Sports Live. Woo!
Plan your escape. Beach, bay, or both. Sun rises and sun sets daily. Memories made all day. Live music and great food round out your visit. So why wait? SoPadre.com.
We're the St. Joe Bloodhound Cheerleaders, and you're watching Real Sports Live. Woo!
Hi, I'm Rebecca Castillo. I invite you to visit San Benito and see for yourself the many things this community has to offer. Our offices of economic development offer a variety of business resources to developers, investors, and business owners from small to large scale. Contact us and let us work together on your next business opportunity.
We are the Border Cowgirls, and you're watching Real Sports Live. Yeehaw!
Josh Moody and Coach Rolly Gonzalez of Josh Moody Loans are former Harlingen Cardinals and would like to wish all the teams good luck in tonight's games.
The Brownsville Independent School District continues to provide a safe environment for enriching education. From pre-K3 to early college high school, the award-winning district has advanced its legacy in curriculum, athletics, and fine arts. Teachers are driving the frontier of technology, bringing industry to the classroom. On and off the field, Brownsville ISD students engage in the experiences that make them college and career ready. Brownsville Independent School District, the best choice.
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
We are the Westaco Lady Panthers, and you're watching Real Sports Live. Yeah!
Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles. How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you, Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
We are the Red Lady Raiders, and you're watching Real Sports Live. Yeah!
The most important moments in a child's life happen in their earliest years. Having a strong early childhood education enhances their future and success. That's why we are opening the Harlingen CISD Early Childhood Academy for pre-K students. At HCISD, we provide these opportunities for our youngest learners to foster their imagination and let their curiosity run while they develop their love for learning. These are the early steps to success, and Harlingen CISD is with them every step of the way.
We are the Harlingen Lady Cardinals, and you are watching Real Sports Live. Yeah!
When excellence in academics meets discovery on the court, in the arts, with institutions of higher education and beyond, we are the future leaders, and our success starts now. La Villa ISD, Cardinal Pride.
We are the Edinburgh North Lady Cougars, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
We're the Pace Lady Vikings, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
We envision that San Perlita ISD will help our students acquire the necessary knowledge, communication, and problem-solving skills through a variety of educational and social experiences to become productive citizens in our global society. Be a part of the change to help create a community where we guide each other to our unlimited potential.
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
We're the Edinburgh Lady Bobcats, and you're watching Real Sports Live. Woo!
Hi, I'm Rowe Rodriguez, and I'm a partner with New York Life Insurance Company. For 170 years, New York Life has built a reputation for building some of the finest agents in the industry. I help to manage that process from day one. If you're looking to challenge yourself and build an insurance and financial service business, then I would like to show you how I can help.
We're the Harlingen Hawks, and you're watching Real Sports Live. Hawks up!
Sharyland ISD, a nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. A district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sharyland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
We're the Mission Lady Eagles, and you're watching Real Sports Live. Yeah!
Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles, located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, is filled with vintage items, collectibles, and a selection of vinyl records that's as good as it gets. Every shelf, every aisle, and table is filled daily by a number of vendors that ensures that something here just might be the item you have to have. The vinyl record area helps bring an added atmosphere that makes for the fun trip when stepping back in time with the memories. Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles in San Benito.
We're the Mission Vets Lady Patriots, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Children, one of the most important things to do is to love your students.
Imagine teachers like these helping your child prepare to change the world. Take a closer look at Mission CISD.
Come visit our new store in downtown Harlingen.
On a good night, excuse me, there we go. Now the audio was plugged in. Now a good night here for some Friday night football. 10-7 your scores. We start off the second half. And we'll give you a recap of what we've seen so far. Again, thank you for tuning in to Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, or Roku TV here on Real Sports Live. Let us know where you're watching from, and we'll give you a shout on the air. Shout out to the Olivares and Casanova family right into them below. They said they're a huge fan of Real Sports Live and got to see what we're doing, what we do. Thank you for joining us here, and thank you for making it out to the game. Give you a recap again. Julian Valdez connecting to Leo Espinoza on a 65-yard touchdown passing their first drive of the game here with the 7-0 lead. Then Rowe in the fourth quarter, in their fourth drive in the second quarter. 11 minutes and 18 seconds left in the half. Sotoyo drives in a 7-yard touchdown run to make it 7-7. Then we have Pioneer tack on a 29 field goal by Vicente Cardosa to make it 10-7. And we thank you for joining us here as we're about 52 seconds away from kickoff of the second half. It's the Rowe Warriors and the Pioneer Diamondbacks. 10-7, Sharyland Pioneer leads here on Friday Night Football on Real Sports Live. Don't go anywhere.
Coach Rolly Gonzalez of Josh Moody Loans are former Harlingen Cardinals and would like to wish all the teams good luck in tonight's games.
The Brownsville Independent School District continues to provide a safe environment for enriching education. From pre-K3 to early college high school, the award-winning district has advanced its legacy in curriculum, athletics, and fine arts. Teachers are driving the frontier of technology, bringing industry to the classroom. On and off the field, Brownsville ISD students engage in the experiences that make them college and career ready. Brownsville Independent School District, the best choice.
Ladies and
Live, the
gentlemen,
teams making their way back onto the field. Thank you for joining us here again for some Friday Night Football. We're set to start off the second half, 10-7 your score. Coming to you from Richard Thompson Stadium in Mission, Texas, here at Sharyland ISD facility. It's the Rowe Warriors. They won the toss and they deferred, so they'll be starting things off offensively here in the second half. Again, thank you for joining us. Ruben Rodriguez here with you. Maybe more scoring updates here coming in from the out-of-town scoreboard. Los Fresnos and Westaco East. St. Falcons lead the Wildcats 14-7. Brownsville Lopez leading 26-7. Rancho St. Joe leading over Brownsville Lopez 26-7. Edinburgh Vela on top of Edinburgh North 40-7. Harlingen and Harlingen South. That one going on. We'll get you a live scoring update for now and again. That's 28-7. The Cardinals on top. Brownsville Lopez and St. Joseph Academy. Of course, St. Joseph up 26-7. Set to go. We bring up here now the start of the second half. Thank you for joining us here on Real Sports Live coverage of Friday Night Football here to take in the sights and sounds of Friday nights.
here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Second half action.
Set to go here now. We're underway. We kick off the second half. This ball returned at about a one-yard line. A return there. Huge gain. Andres Espinoza going down the sideline. Has a lot of room, and he'll take it well deep in the Pioneer Diamondback territory. What a way to start off the second half.
For the Warriors, 1st and 10.
Again, a huge way to start off this second half for the Pioneer, for the Rowe Warriors. A huge drive right there. You see right there, that was Andres Espinoza. Went down the sideline, tied up his way until he was ultimately brought down at about the 49-yard line. So he didn't get quite into Diamondback territory, but he's knocking on the door. So 1st and 10 here for McAllen Rowe. Ball spotted off at their own 49-yard line. Excellent field positioning for Nicky Rowe. Fake handoff. Sotoyo trying to go around, and the Diamondbacks not fooled by it as he's trying to work his way through. Mark him down. Here's a fake handoff now to Isaiah Mata, and if you're a Rowe, you have to handle on the running attack. We're worried about now that we have a player down. We'll take a timeout. You're watching Real Sports Live. Don't go anywhere.
We guide each other to our unlimited potential.
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
We're the Edinburgh Lady Bobcats, and you're watching Real Sports Live. Woo!
Hi, I'm Rowe Rodriguez, and I'm a partner with New York Life Insurance Company. For 170 years, New York Life has built a reputation for building some of the finest agents in the industry. I help to manage that process from day one. If you're looking to challenge yourself and build an insurance and financial service business, then I would like to show you how I can help.
We're the Harlingen South Lady Hawks, and you're watching Real Sports Live. Hawks up!
Sharyland ISD, a nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. a district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sharyland ISD, excellence is our...
Back here to Real Sports Live, player able to get up on his own 2 feet, brings up 2nd down and 14, a loss there on the fake handoff by Sotuyo. And as I was saying before the break, Rowe's ground attack having to be worried as a pass nearly completed there to Andres Espinosa. He started off the quarter with a huge drive for about the 49-yard line to set up shop where they're at now. So as I was saying again, Rowe having to try to deal with this run attack with the loss of Chris Zavala, who was called on a personal foul, sportsmanlike conduct in the 2nd quarter. Brings up 3rd down and 14, ball to 44-yard line. So Sotuyo lined up with 3 receivers on the left, 2 on the right. Here comes the snap. Sotuyo moving to his back. Here comes the pressure. Fires it deep downfield. Pass going to be incomplete to Nelson Ramirez. And tight coverage there. You can thank that Pioneer Diamondback defense as Nelson Ramirez, the intended receiver, threw out to a crowd of Diamondbacks. Look at the replay right there presented by Josh Woody Loans. Foul down the field would have been caught at about the 34-yard line in Diamondback territory, and that brings up 4th down and 14. So they start off the quarter with a great drive on the kick return down the field and a sack, and that's all they're able to do on 4th and 14. That's Christopher Leon back to return this one for the Pioneer Diamondbacks. Comes 4th and 14. Here comes the snap. Punt nearly blocked. And roughing the kicker call will fly. The ball takes a few bounces before it's finally spot down at about the 15-yard line. That's where Pioneer will start off their drive, but then a flag on the play.
We'll check out that dirty laundry.
So as we wait to see what the call will be, and it looks like it will be a roughing the kicker because there was a lot of contact there in the back. As the punt covered a lot of ground, they spot him down at about a 15-yard line as we're expecting the call. We wait, here's the official call.
With a personal foul, roughing the kicker on the defense at the 48. That's a 15-yard penalty. First down.
So roughing the kicker, that's going to be an automatic first down. They'll spot him in at the Pioneer 40-yard line. So this Rowe offense
Ball spotted at the 40-yard line, 1st and 10.
will turn over a new lease as they get a fresh set of downs off that roughing the kicker call on 4th and 14, what would have been a drive for Pioneer at their own 15. But 1st and 10 here at the 40. And flags will fly, and that blows the play dead before it even starts. Wait to see what the call on this will be. So again, we started off this 2nd half with a huge return by Andres Espinosa at the 49-yard line, a sack, and then 2 incomplete passes later. Here we are.
Delay game. Offense, number 50. That's a 5-yard penalty.
So delay of game here against McAllen. Rowe will spot him back to the 45, still in Diamondback territory. Brings up 1st down and 15. Just a bit late to get the snap up. Play clock at 25 seconds. Go 1st down and 15 from the Pioneer 45. So Sotuyo in the shotgun formation. 2 receivers lined up on either side in the backfield alongside Isaiah Mata. So Sotuyo, QB keeper to his left-hand side, finds an opening and gain about 6. Brings up 2nd down and 9.
Going back to the original line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10. Looks like he got a gain of 6. He got up at the 39-yard line, but they'll mark him dead at the 40. Brings up 2nd down and 10, back to the original line of scrimmage. So Sotuyo lined up in the shotgun, and a snap gets past him. He recovered in time. Fires this one deep downfield. That one incomplete. And pass interference may be the victim as the flags fly. Intended pass right there here for Angel Mejia, senior wide receiver. Late to see the official call. Out of contact with him.
Intended for Mejia.
So look at the replay on the right side of your screen. The snap getting passed. As that one drops in.
Out the dirty laundry on the field.
Let's see what the flag will be. More likely pass interference. A lot of contact there on Mejia.
We have pass interference on the defense, number 6. That's a spot foul. Automatic. First down.
So pass interference, automatic first down with 10:27 left to go. Ball on the 30-yard line. Here it comes. UB handoff down the middle. He's going on the room. He has a lot of room, and he'll put him down within the 15-yard line. They'll spot him dead exactly at the 12, and a huge carry on Isaiah Mata, the junior running back. He has a lot of big shoes to fill. But Zavala no longer in the ball game. Fresh set of downs brings up first down and 10. Ball at the 14-yard line. Mata fakes off the handoff. Here comes Sotuyo. He's going on the move. Shakes and bakes. Moves his way down the field, and he's going to waltz his way in. Pylon. Wait to see what the call will be. They're holding off on it. So a flag flew down, and that flag wasn't there. That could have been a touchdown. Another 6 on the board for Rowe. It's a fake handoff to Mata. So Tuyo worked his way down the field towards the left-hand side as we await the official call on the flag.
Holding on the offense, number 13. That's a 10-yard penalty. Spot on the foul. Repeat. First down.
So a 15-yard penalty will spot them down at the 24-yard line. That's why I'm first and 10 here at the 16. So, and we're going to repeat the drive. It's first and 11 to be exact. So Tuyo takes the snap, fake handoff, fires it to the back of the end zone. That one is caught. Touchdown, Rowe. 16-yard touchdown pass here to Nelson Ramirez. And that tacks on another 6 on the board for the Rowe Warriors. Look at the replay here presented by Rolling Gonzalez, Josh Moody Loans. 16-yard pass here from Sotuyo to the senior Nelson Ramirez. As he fires that one in and just shakes off that tight defense by Pioneer. So Rowe will tack on another 6, now give them the lead. There they go, here it comes. The kick is up and it is good, and Rowe will increase their lead with 9:36 left to go in the third quarter. 16-yard pass here from Sotuyo connecting to Nelson Ramirez. We'll take a timeout here, 14-10. Hold the phone, folks, we got a flag flying in.
Substitution on the offense. It's a 5-yard penalty. Repeat the try.
So scratch that, folks. They're going to make it 10-13. There's a legal substitution coming in right before the kickoff. Rowe tried to sneak someone in. So they'll push it back 5 yards. So now the ball will be spotted at the 7-yard line. The try will be from about 7-yard line, but they'll place them at the 15. So PAT goes up. So they try the PAT again after the legal substitution call, moves it 5 yards back. Still a touchdown, 13-10. Off snap, here comes the kick, and no problem. That one splits the uprights. 14-10, Rowe off a 16-yard pass here from Sotuyo to Ramirez. Makes it 14-10 with 8:59 left to go here in the third. You're watching Friday Night Football on Real Sports Live. Don't go anywhere.
Imagine teachers like these helping your child prepare to change the world. Take a closer look at Mission CISD.
Come visit our new store in downtown Harlingen. We have furniture, appliances, clothes, collectibles, and more. All funds collected support the Sunny Glen Children's Home. Come see us at Vintage on Jackson at First and Jackson in Harlingen.
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
We're the Valley View Lady Tigers, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Plan your escape. Beach, bay, or both. Sunrises and sunsets daily. Memories made all day. Live music and great food round out your visit. So why wait? SoPadre.com.
Welcome back to Friday Night Football on Real Sports Live. Coming to you again from Richard Thompson Stadium. 14-10. Rowe picks up a touchdown. 16-yard pass from Isaac Sotuyo to Nelson Ramirez. Scoring updates here, 21-7 Los Fresnos leads Wesco East, and we're underway as that ball will be returned at about the 7-yard line. Here comes the drive, going on the move, has a lot of ground to get to. That's Antonio Carizales on the carry. They'll mark him down about the 29-yard line.
With the carry to the 29-yard line. First and 10, Diamondbacks, like to remind all the fans, no confettis allowed on the premises.
So Pioneer will really take their first offensive drive here after a very lengthy one by Rowe. It would have been Pioneer starting off their first drive of the second half of the 15, but a personal foul roughing the kicker extends the drive, which ultimately led to that 16-yard touchdown pass. So here we are again. 9:26 left in this third quarter. Valdez takes the snap, handoff down the right-hand side. He goes on the move. Trying to get a play going on to carry there, Daniel Alanis, the senior running back.
Knocked down right around the 26-yard line on the play.
Another score coming in. Los Fresnos tacks on another touchdown, 28-7, again part of the out-of-town scoreboard. Rio Grande City leads Roma 22-8. McAllen Memorial lead 10-31-21. Here we go. Here comes Valdez going to his left-hand side. He's going to run into a bunch of Rowe defenders, and they're going to force him down. As clock continues to wind down, they'll mark him down at about the 26-yard line to be exact. It was still a loss. Tack on and lost to two more, brings up third down and 11, 8:35 left to go in this third quarter. Valdez in the shotgun, two receivers lined up on either side, one in the backfield. Moving from right to left, Goyard. He's going to shift over to the right-hand side, Valdez. Taking his time, he'll let this one fly. Deep downfield, pass going to be batted away. Intended again for Joseph Graham, and on passes, so Joseph Graham is 0 for 3, Valdez. And a lot of contact on Valdez, on Graham Jr., excuse me. We have a player down here for McAllen Rowe. Gets a bit of crampy. Again, so Valdez to Joseph Graham Jr., he's 0 for 3 tonight on passes. That's 14-10 here. Again, injury timeout. We'll take one. You're watching Real Sports Live. Don't go anywhere. Before we go, another update from the out-of-town scoreboard. 41-0. PSA North leads PSA High.
Your Lady Cardinals, and you're watching Real Sports Live. Yeah!
When excellence in academics meets discovery on the court, in the arts, with institutions of higher education and beyond, we are the future leaders, and our success starts now. La Villa ISD, Cardinal Pride.
We are the Edinburgh North Lady Cougars, and you're watching Real Sports Live. Woo!
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
Back here at Real Sports Live, out-of-town scoreboard. One more coming in. Carroll leads Ed Chelsea 35-7, 14-10 on 4th and 13. Punting unit on board here for Pioneer. It's a sky-high punt. That one will take a bounce, and Ramirez will field it. He's going to decide to go for it. He's going to go down to his right-hand side. Goes on the move. And they'll spot him down at about the 47-yard line in Rowe territory.
For the Warriors.
8:03 left to go in this third quarter. Rowe back for their 11th drive of the night. And their 10th, Isaac Sotuyo connected to Nelson Ramirez on a 16-yard touchdown pass to give the Warriors the lead, 14-10.
First and 10 Warriors.
First and 10 here with 8:03 left to go in the third quarter. Thank you for joining us on Friday Night Football here on Real Sports Live. Ruben Rodriguez with you. It's a beautiful night here in Mission, Texas. Temperature now in the low 80s, 81 degrees to be exact. Slight breeze blowing in from the northwest. Comes the snap, handoff to the left-hand side. That's Espinoza on the carry. He's going to go on the move, and he has a first down, looks like it. He does get across for a fresh set of downs.
41-yard line.
So they'll pause the clock as they move up the chains in a fresh set of downs as they mark him at about the 41-yard line.
Dylan Salinas running him out of bounds. First and 10.
Looks like he just got 10 yards, so renew the drive. So first and 10 now in Rowe, now in Diamondback territory. A ball spotted off at the 42 to be exact in Pioneer territory. Clock winds back up. So Sotuyo hands off here now. Fake handoff. So Sotuyo going on the move. He's going to try to carve his way through, and they'll spot him down about the 38-yard line for a gain of 4. Brings up second down and 6. and 22 to be exact on your screen. Have an injury timeout. We'll take one. You're watching Real Sports Live. Don't go anywhere.
Area helps bring an added atmosphere that makes for the fun trip when stepping back in time with the memories. Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles in San Benito.
We're the Mission Vets Lady Patriots, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
I love what I do. I really
love what
do.
I'm doing. I love children.
One of the most important things to do is to love your students.
Imagine teachers like these helping your child prepare to change the world. Take a closer look at Mission CISD.
Come visit our new store in downtown Harlingen. We have furniture, appliances, clothes, collectibles, and more. All funds collected support the Sunny Glen Children's Home. Come see us at Vintage on Jackson at First and Jackson in Harlingen.
And he throws it down. Oh! See you later, touchdown.
We're the Valley View Lady Tigers, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Plan your escape. Beach, bay, or both. Sunrises and sunsets daily. Memories made all day. Live music and great food round out your visit. So why wait? SoPadre.com.
We're the St. Joe Bloodhound Cheerleaders, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Back into Real Sports Live's coverage of Friday Night Football, 14-10 with 7:22 left to go in the third quarter. Coming to you from Richard Thompson Stadium here in Mission, Texas. Ruben Rodriguez with you. McAllen Rowe up 14-10. Picked up their second touchdown on a 16-yard pass from Isaac Sotuid to Nelson Ramirez. So they set up shop here again. Second down and 6. Start the time. We're underway. Hand off to Mato. Goes from the left and he cuts his way to the right and they'll bring him down at about the 39-yard line. Looks like he picked up a gain of about, about 4. So that brings up third down and 2. They spot him down at about the 39-yard line. 34-yard line, excuse me.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Make some noise.
Third down and 2 here for the Rowe Warriors. So Tuyo takes the snap. QB keeper to the right-hand side. He's going to go on the move. He's going to be chopped and blocked. And the flag is going to fly late.
Hard right around the 33-yard line.
Gets brought down at the 33-yard line, a bit short of the first down as we see now a flag fly after. Flag went flying behind Sotuyo. We have a replay on that to be exact. Actually, no, we do apologize. But a flag did go flying right behind Sotuyo. Wait the official call. Here it is. Well, it looks like they're going to discuss first. And thank you for joining us here. Give us a shout out where you're watching from. We'll give you a shout out live on the air. Again, news to pass along. Rio Hondo and Raymondville. That one postponed to tomorrow night. Some torrential rainfall coming in eastern Cameron County.
Holding on the offense, number 71. That's a 10-yard penalty for the previous foul. Repeat, third down.
So they'll get a chance to repeat third down, but they'll spot him 10 yards back at about the 44-yard line. That brings up third down and 12. Originally was a third down and 2.
12.
So Pioneer defense catches a break, but Rowe has been very efficient on these lengthy drives where they've been delayed back. They scored their first touchdown on a long drive. Flags are going to fly. Looks like a little bit of false start.
Dirty laundry on the field.
On the line, early jumping.
Before the snap, false start on the offense, number 71. That's a 5-yard penalty. Repeat, third down.
So back-to-back flags against McAllen. Rowe pushes them back 15 yards. It was originally a third down and 2, now a third down and 17, right at the 49-yard line. What would have been on the 34. So here we go, brings up third down and 17. Going back, shovel pass completed, going on the move. He has a lot of room. He spins and shakes and bakes, trying to cut his way, still on his feet, and he's going to be brought down finally at about the 36. Little shovel pass there to Samuel Diguez. Sophomore running back had a shovel pass. Look at the replay.
36-yard line, 37.
Replay on the right side of the screen presented by South Padre Island. Pass to Diguez. He got away. Samuel Diguez got the stop. And they spot him down for 4th down and 5. So they pick up a gain of 12 on after 2 back-to-back calls. Again, it was third down and 2. Block in the backfield brings up.
Ladies and gentlemen, one more time for the
brings up third down and 10. Third down and 10, excuse me. For third down and 10. And it brings up third down and 15. There you go. Here comes the big play call. Thrown, and that one broken up. Good defense there by Pioneers. Pass coverage.
Pass intended for Castillo. Let's give the defense a big
and knocks it down. So again, folks, let me get my numbers correctly. So it was originally a 3rd down and 2. They pushed it back to the 12-yard line off a block in the back. Then a false start brings another 5 yards back, which brought down. Originally made it 3rd down and originally made it 3rd down and 17. They moved it back in a gain of 12 to make it 4th down and 5 on the conversion. Now Rowe goes 1 for 4 on 4th down conversions. As we try to get my numbers really quick. So 1 for 4 on 4th down conversions. The Rowe Warriors. Pioneer 1 for 2. Here comes the snap. Valdez decides to find the opening down the middle. He'll go. He has a lot of opening, and he'll slide, and they'll mark him down at about the 46-yard line. So about a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd down and 1 as we have a player down on the field. We'll take a timeout. You're watching Real Sports Live. Don't go anywhere.
Then I would like to show you how I can help.
We're the Harlingen South Lady Hawks, and you're watching Real Sports Live. Hawks up!
Sharyland ISD, a nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. A district.
Back here to Real Sports Live, 5:16 left to go on 2nd down and 2 on an 8-yard gain there by Valdez. Valdez will scramble to his right-hand side. He has a lot of time. He'll fire it, and pass going to be completed.
Josh
Playard, the senior receiver there on the reception, puts him in the Rowe Warrior territory, marking him down at about the 46-yard line. So it was Valdez who started off an 8-yard run and a pass completed to Playard to renew the drive. Brings up 14-10. Here comes a botch snap picked up here by Valdez. Valdez going to his right-hand side, looking to go on the move. He'll fire it. That one's going to be. He made a completed pass to Joseph Graham. He'll go 1 for 4 on passes to Joseph Graham Jr., the senior utility. Now renews the drive once again as they'll mark him down at about the 36-yard line. So looks like he did get the exact length he needed. Maybe he got a gain of 11. They're still trying to determine it. Nevertheless, it's 4:34 left to go unless they say he was 9 yards in, and that brings up 2nd down and 1.
Holding on the offense.
Oh, hold the phone, folks.
That's a 10-yard penalty from the previous spot. Repeat, 1st down.
So they're going to mark him back down here to the 44-yard line. Brings up 1st down and 20 ball at their own 44. Didn't see the flag come in at the end of the play, folks. Nevertheless, brings up 1st down and 20 with 4:34 left to go in the 3rd quarter. Valdez in the shotgun. 2 receivers lined up on either side. Pioneer looking to get something going, down by 4. Valdez going to fire this one. Pass completed, incomplete to Joseph Graham Jr. He had a hand on it and just popped out of his hands. Couldn't hold on as they'll stop the clock at 4:20. See my birthday right there, April 20th. If that brings up 2nd down and 20. So again, a drive that started off with promise, now shaken up on a big holding call. Valdez with 3 receivers lined up to his left-hand side, takes his time, will fire it. Pass going to be incomplete. Intended here for Leo Espinoza. He already found him in the end zone earlier. That was just a bit too high, on a fingertip or 2 out of reach.
Offensive showtime.
We'll get you the out-of-town scoreboard. Hidalgo leads Valley View 35-10 at half. Edinburgh-Veta leads Edinburgh North 47-14. Porter picks up their first win, or Gruya picks up their first win 17-10 over Brownsville Porter. Here's this brings up 3rd down and 20 from the Pioneer 44-yard line. The receivers on the left, 2 on the right. Those receivers moving. Dropping back, takes his time, looking to fire this one deep downfield. That one's going to be incomplete, intended for Joseph Graham Jr. In a sea of humanity, 2 defenders there for Rowe. It was Nelson Ramirez and Juan Salas. Look at the replay here. The right side of your screen presented by Southpaw Dryland. Find your trip at SoapPodder.com. Interesting play call, and that'll bring up 4th down and 20. And the punting unit will come on board for Coach Galino's Pioneer Diamondbacks. So 4:11 left to go here in this third quarter. 4th and 20. Pioneers still trailing here by 4. Punting unit comes on board. Nelson Ramirez back to return for the Warriors. Fourth and 20, low snap. Here comes a sky-high kick. And Ramirez will wait for the fair catch, and they'll mark him at about the 26-yard line. Shaves off about 6 seconds off the clock. 4:05 left to go here in the third quarter. Rowe comes back onto the field after connecting Sotuyo to Ramirez on a 16-yard touchdown pass on their first drive of the game. Again, we said earlier it would have ended with Pioneers starting off their first drive at about the 15-yard line, but roughing the kicker extended the drive, which led to that 16-yard pass. 1st and 10 here, ball spotted at the 26-yard line in Rowe Warrior territory. Sotuyo, a lot of ground, going to slide in, and they'll mark him down at about the 32-yard line for a game of 6. Brings up 2nd down and 4 for McAllen Rowe.
31-yard line.
Clock continues to wind down here with 3:53 left to go in the third quarter. Again, let us know where you're watching from via Facebook or YouTube. Any other games going on our Real Sports Live, tune into the Bloodhound channel on our Stars Network. Your receivers line up on either side for Sotuyo. Fake handoff, fires it. Pass going to be completed here for Andres Espinoza. They'll mark him at about the 40-yard line, so that's enough to renew the drive and move up the chains for the Rowe Warriors.
Reception to the 40-yard line. Here's the first down, 1st and 10. One more time for the Kipper. Texas.
Down Rowe versus Pioneer. Here we go. 3:14 left to go. Handoff, and he's going to run into a lot of traffic, and he's brought down for about a loss of 6. Unless they spot him down, so it's going to be a loss of 3, excuse me.
Ball spotted at the 37-yard line.
See who was on the handoff. Isaiah Mata, again, who's had some big shoes to fill in this one. Shout out to Dominic Salinas watching in here from Houston. Fred Garcia from Geneva, Indiana. Jose Jimenez from San Antonio cheering on the Warriors. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you for bearing with my voice on a beautiful Friday night. I think we have a timeout called. That's what the officials are signaling. And we didn't have a player down in the field. Looks like it was a timeout taken. I figure out by who. Unless it was an injury timeout, but we didn't see anybody down after the play. Nonetheless, so both teams still have their 3 timeouts. Pioneer kept 1. They burned 2 while Rowe wasted all 3 in the first half. They called 1 in the first quarter and then 2 in the last 2 in the second quarter. 14-10 scoring update coming in here on the out-of-town scoreboard. 29-15, the Rio Grande City leading Roma. And so it looks like it was an injury timeout, but again, we didn't see anyone down after the play. At least I didn't. Olivia Tarantola, thank you for tuning in. Sounds like a familiar last name, Sean Tarantola. Oh, Bronzo Lopez taking on the St. Joe Bloodhounds as we speak. That one on the Bloodhound channel live on Real Sports Live. Kevin Naro on the call with that one. Joe Bowling Jr. over at Sam Stadium for a matchup. We'll check in with them. We'll check the out-of-town scoreboard on that matchup right there.
By the way, our athletic director, is his birthday today. Trainer, is his birthday. It's
Edward North Andy Burkvella, 47-14. Contarvino over at Richard R. Flores Stadium. Clock still at 2:51 left to go. The Bird Bowl will check in at Bogus Stadium. 34-7, the Cardinals lead Harlingen South. And these are live scores here on our out-of-town scoreboard. We'll get you to the Coastal Bend, Rivera, and Santa Gertrudis. Santa Gertrudis leads 29-8 over Rivera Coffer. Take you to the Bloodhound channel. St. Joseph leads Bronzeville Lopez 26-7. That's what we see here again on the out-of-town scoreboard, live on the Bloodhound channel. Thank you for tuning in. We'll get you some more scores as they go on. PSJ North leads PSJ High 49-0. Valley View leads Hidalgo. Hidalgo leads Valley View 35-10 as we start things off. 2nd down and 13. Long pass, this one up and gonna be broken up, and pass interference may be the culprit right there. There's a lot of contact there by Austin Saenz or Andres Espinoza.
Turning laundry on the play.
And we try to see what the call was that about. Take it over to Santa Rosa, Sugar Country. 27-0, Santa Rosa leads Marine Military Academy. Again, they move the drive, so pass interference going to be the call here against Austin Saenz, the intended receiver Andres Espinoza, the junior. Shout out here again to Andres, Andrea Anais Alvarez. Thank you for tuning in. Carrying on for Pioneer and
Previous spot, automatic.
Thank you for tuning in. Dominic Salinas was tuning in from H-Town for Pioneer. Tyler Buthis, I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. He's watching from the Alamo City, cheering on the Diamondbacks. Lee Marburg up in UTSA. Here we go, we're underway. Start things off once again. Pass down the field, connected. He's going to go on the move and a huge gain. That moves up the drive here as Nelson Ramirez, who's been the key target so far for Sotuyo. That moves up the drive for the War Warriors. Now renew the fresh set of downs. Replay here is a hard pass. Going to the comments and got that one a bit late. So nevertheless, first down and 10, ball at the 20. Keeper here by Sotuyo. He's going down to the right-hand side, and the flag is going to fly. Make that 2 that fly.
Penalty on the play.
Wait to see what the call is on that one. And Tyler Bultuis, I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. Thank you for tuning into the broadcast.
Holding on the offense, number 55. That's a 10-yard penalty from the previous spot. Repeat, first down.
So they'll put him down at the 30-yard line off a holding call against McAllen Rowe, and that's their 4th holding call of the night. Pioneers had 2. Moves them back, and that brings up first down and 20 with 2:11 to be exact left on the 3rd quarter, and it's been an exciting matchup here. So first down and 20, so 3 in the shotgun, 2 receivers lined up on either side. Going in motion now on the right-hand side is Samuel Igues. So Thuyo has a lot of ground to cover, but he's going to be swallowed up. He just got enough. Looks like he lost a yard. Brings up 1:43 left to go here in this 3rd quarter as Sotuyo just lost a yard. They're going to mark him down at 2nd down and 21, excuse me. Got a little bit ahead of myself. So 2nd down and 21, clock ticking at 1:30 left in this 3rd quarter. It's been an exciting night for football here again. Rowe taking the lead off a touchdown pass from Sotuyo to Ramirez. Like a timeout being called here.
Nicky Rowe, that's the first strike timeout of the 2nd half.
So Nicky Rowe burns their first time out of the 2nd half on the night. Overall on the night, they burned 4. They burned all 3 in the 1st half, and they burned their first of the 2nd half. We'll take a timeout, 14-10, 1:25 left to go from Richard Thompson Stadium. You're watching Friday Night Football on Real Sports Live. Don't go anywhere. But before we go, we'll get to a shout-out here. Shout-out from Alan Davila, who's 10 minutes away here in Mission. Thank you for tuning in. Dominic Salinas also, thank you for tuning in. 10 minutes away, you can take a quick walk here to the stadium. And we're going to actually go ahead with this timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching Real Sports Live.
We are the Edinburgh North Lady Cougars, and you're watching Real Sports Live. Woo!
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
A lot of fans watching from within the stadium. Another one tuning in. He's actually 1 minute away. Looks like he's across the street or something. Welcome you back here to the broadcast. 14-10, 1:23 left to go. So Thuyo shovels the pass. Needs to complete it to Ramirez. Ramirez, a lot of room. Tries to shake and bake. He gets past 1. He's ultimately going to be brought down at about the 28-yard line.
To the 30-yard line.
Gets a gain of about
maybe right around the 29.
3. That brings up 3rd down and 18.
Spediqueta with that tackle.
All right, he's hitting Espiricueta on the tackle. That's Alec Espiricueta, the senior.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Make some noise.
Andrew Hernandez tuning in. Thank you for tuning in. Well, brings up 3rd down and 19. 45 seconds left here in this 3rd quarter. An exciting matchup from Sharyland. Here you go. Here comes the snap. Trying to go on the move and nowhere to go. And he's brought down for a loss by the Pioneer defense. Double team effort there by Cole Wozniak and Michael Lugo. The junior and senior combination them get a huge loss. Now bring up 4th down, and the special teams units will come on board. Mark them down at about the 38-yard line, excuse me, a little bit off on my count. Looks like they're gonna let this one take off as we're approaching the final 10 seconds of the 3rd quarter. So it's gonna be 4th down and 28 when we begin, and we'll pick up in the 3rd quarter, folks, and that's gonna do it here. 36 minutes of football gone, 12 more to go. 14-10 after Rowe picks up a touchdown by Sotuyo to Ramirez in the form of a 16-yard pass. At the end of 3, McAllen Rowe leads 14, Pioneer 10. You're watching Friday Night Football on Real Sports Live. 4th quarter after this.
Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles, located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, is filled with vintage items, collectibles, and a selection of vinyl records that's as good as it gets. Every shelf, every aisle, and table is filled daily by a number of vendors that ensures that something here just might be the item you have to have. The vinyl record area helps bring an added atmosphere that makes for the fun trip when stepping back in time with the memories. Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles in San Benito.
We're the Mission Vets Lady Patriots, and you're watching Real Sports Live. Woo!
I love what I do. I really
love what
do.
I'm doing. I love children.
One of the most important things to do is to love your students.
Imagine teachers like these helping your child prepare to change the world. Take a closer look at Mission CISD.
Come visit our new store in downtown.
Back in Real Sports Live, start of the 4th quarter, a sky high punt on 4th down, 28. Thank you for joining us here. That one going to be returned from about the 7-yard line, going on the move. They'll mark them down at about
Brings it out to the
16-yard line, so a return of 10 yards. Trying to see who was on the return there. They'll mark him down at the 16-yard line as time continues to tick away. Here from Richard Thompson Stadium in Mission, Texas. Thank you for joining us for some Friday Night Football on Real Sports Live. Ruben Rodriguez here with you. Stay tuned for the post-game wrap-up after this. 11:49 to be exact left in the 4th quarter, or left in the ball game, I should just say. Valdez takes a snap, fires it, pass going to be completed. Moves up the yards for about gain of 7. Andrew Rivera, sophomore receiver on the reception.
Injured player on the field.
Have an injury timeout, a player down. Step away for a few moments. You're watching Real Sports Live. Don't go anywhere.
It's opportunity.
We are the Border Cowgirls, and you're watching Real Sports Live. Yeehaw!
Josh Moody and Coach Rolly Gonzalez of Josh Moody Loans are former Harlingen Cardinals and would like to wish all the teams good luck in tonight's games.
The Brownsville Independent School District continues to provide a safe environment for enriching education. From pre-K-3 to early college high school, the award-winning district has advanced its legacy in curriculum, athletics, and fine arts. Teachers are driving the frontier of technology, bringing industry to the classroom. On and off the field, Brownsville ISD students engage in the experiences that make them college and career ready. Brownsville Independent School District, the best choice.
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
We are the Westaco Lady Panthers, and you're watching Real Sports Live. Yeah!
Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment.
Back here to Real Sports Live. Again, we got a player down, gets back up under his own power. And thank you for joining us once again. 11:34 left to go in the game here, 14-10. Get back to our out-of-town scoreboard momentarily. Valdez here on 2nd down and 2 after an 8-yard catch there by Rivera. It goes going on to move Valdez. Valdez going to be brought down in the So it gets enough for the first down as they'll spot him at about the 27-yard line.
Spotted right around the 26-yard line.
And they'll mark him at the 27-yard line. That moves up the chains for another first down here for
Texas Regional Bank.
over for McAllen, or Pioneer, excuse me. Upping back, trying to go on the move, scrambling off, takes his time, and fires this one deep downfield. Pass completed. Under pressure, makes the grab there. Josh Guayade, look at the scramble. What are the full screen replays you see on the move right there? Valdez had a lot of time blocking by his offensive line, a lot of pressure, and gets it off, and pass completed right there over to Josh Guayade, and that puts him well inside Rowe Warrior territory. Our things off, 1st and 10, marked down at the 44. Pass completed this time to Rivera. Rivera going down the left-hand side. He's on the move down the sideline at the 20, and they'll mark him down within about the 17-yard line. Huge return right there.
Probably spotted right around the 16-yard line.
So player down. For the full screen replay here, as we'll see the play. Screen pass, he completed off to Andrew Rivera. He found a tight way, and he tight rope down the sideline. So he pushed out about the 18. So the player down here with 10:42 left to go. We'll take a timeout. You're watching Real Sports Live. Don't go anywhere.
We're the Pace Lady Vikings, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
We envision that San Perlita ISD will help our students acquire the necessary knowledge, communication, and problem-solving skills through a variety of educational and social experiences to become productive citizens in our global society. Be a part of the change to help create a community where we guide each other to our unlimited potential.
And he throws it down. Oh! See you later, touchdown.
We're the Edinburgh Lady Bobcats, and you're watching Real Sports Live. Woo!
Back here to Real Sports Live, 10:42 left to go, 1st and 10. Huge run there. Timeout called.
Timeout. Nicky Rowe. That's the first hard timeout of the second half.
So Nicky Rowe will burn their second timeout. They have one remaining. And we'll keep it here and give you a recap of what we've seen so far.
Is our tradition as an honor roll district.
Again, Pioneer started off on a 65-yard pass by Julian Valdez, Leo Espinoza to take the lead. So Thuyo ties it up on a 7-yard touchdown round. And the 6th drive in the second quarter. 20-yard field goal by Vicente Cardosa makes it 10-7 at the half. And then Rowe, 9:36 left to go in the third. So Thuyo connects to Ramirez on a 16-yard touchdown pass on their 10th drive in the third quarter. And that's how we are here at 14-10. Thank you for joining us. We'll take a timeout. Let us know. But are you Facebook viewers, YouTube fans have been alive and well. Yes, we'll show you what else people are seeing on Facebook.
Just because it's a home game.
Thank you for joining us here again on Friday Night Football on Real Sports Live.
Raising Kings is open late to feed your victory celebration hunger.
Edinburgh and Mackay in a shootout. Harlingen High leads Harlingen South 37-7. Edinburgh leads 14-13 over Mackay. Donna leads Lafayette 42-14, 36-21. Rio Grande City of Roma. There's 10:42 left to go, so 2 timeouts burned by Rowe. Low snap, picked up, Valdez under pressure. He's going to be brought down. He's still on the move. So they're finally going to mark him down at about the 18-yard line. So he gets a gain of about
the traffic right around the 15-yard line.
13-yard line, excuse me, I had my numbers wrong for a bit. He was out the 18-yard line, so a gain of 5. That's another player down here. A gain of 5 brings up second down and 5 as we'll take a timeout. You're watching Real Sports Live. Don't go anywhere.
Come visit our new store in downtown Harlingen. We have furniture, appliances, clothes, collectibles, and more. All funds collected support the Sunny Glen Children's Home. Come see us at Vintage on Jackson at First and Jackson in Harlingen.
And he throws it down. Oh! See you later, touchdown.
We're the Valley View Lady Tigers, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Plan your escape. Beach, bay, or both. Sun rises and sun sets daily. Memories made all day. Live music and great food round out your visit. So why wait? SoPadre.com.
We're the St. Joe Bloodhound Cheerleaders, and you're watching Real Sports Live!
Hi, I'm Rebecca.
Shout out here to Anika Canales. Thank you for tuning in all the way from Mission, Texas. Not too far. I say all the way as it was a long way out. Shout out to Zenaida de Leon. Again, we'll continue our timeout here. You're watching Real Sports Live. Don't go anywhere.
Next business opportunity.
We are the Border Cowgirls, and you're watching Real Sports Live. Yeehaw!
Josh Moody and
For those of you wondering why we were on an extended break, as we now return back to our broadcast. Into read timeout. The Royal Warrior was down, but gets up under his own power, and a little bit of help also here by the training staff. And wishing all the players here a very safe and healthy 2022 Texas high school football season. We begin back to normal with 10:20 left to go here in the fourth quarter. Valdez lined up. Second down and 7. Ball at the 16-yard line. Valdez fires one in the back of the end zone to Graham Jr., and it is incomplete. Joseph Graham Jr. almost reeled in his first 6 of the season on a beautiful, what would have been 16-yard pass. An arcing pass a little bit too outside. Look at the replay here, presented by Rolly Gonzalez, Josh Moody Loans. High arcing pass intended for Joseph Graham Jr. He had a lot of ground to go, and they made a huge catch, and that one would have been a surefire touchdown. Now another timeout being called.
Sherman Pioneer. That's the first timeout of the second half.
So Pioneer will burn their third timeout of the night, their first of the second half. Rowe has burned a total of 5, all 3 in the first. They burned 2 in this second half. 2 timeouts remaining left for Pioneer. We'll take one here as well. 14-10. Friday Night Football on Real Sports Live. Don't go anywhere.
San Benito.
We are the Red Lady Raiders, and you're watching Real Sports Live. Yeah!
The most important moments in a child's life happen in their earliest years. Having a strong early childhood education enhances their future and success. That's why we are opening the Harlingen CISD Early Childhood Academy for pre-K students. At HCISD, we provide these opportunities for our youngest learners to foster their imagination and let their curiosity run while they develop their love for learning. These are the early steps to success, and Harlingen CISD is with them every step of the way.
We are the Harlingen Lady Cardinals, and you're watching Real Sports Live. Yeah!
When excellence in academics meets discovery on the court, in the arts, with institutions of higher education and beyond, we are the future leaders, and our success starts now.
Back here, Real Sports Live, long pass. That one gonna be completed. Looking at my notes, Andrew Rivera makes the grab to mark him down with the 6-yard line. Brings up 1st and goal.
And they're going to give it to him. 1st and goal.
So 1st and goal here now for Sharyland Pioneer. So 1st and goal, ball spotted down about the 6-yard line. Valdez in the shotgun, 2 receivers on the right, 3 to the left. QB keeper down the middle, tries to run his way in. He's fighting his way in, and they're going to mark him in. Trying to see the crowd if he's in or not. He got under, and looks like he was just shy at the 1. So a 5-yard carry right there. 5-yard carry on the QB keeper. We'll look at the replay here on the right side of the screen by South Padre Island. There was a QB keeper there by Julian Valdez. Mark him at the 1. So 2nd and goal down at the 1-yard line. Valdez, QB keeper, tries again. This time he'll work his way in. Touchdown Pioneer. 1-yard rush into the end zone. He waltzes his way in, and Pioneer back on top. .907 left to go. Replay here. Full screen. So on 2nd and goal, you're at the 1-yard line. Valdez takes his time with it. He goes and he cuts himself in. Now a chance to make it a 3-point game with 9:07 left. The kick is up, and you can count it, folks. 17-14, 9:07 left to go. Valdez picks up his second touchdown of the night, his first rushing. 14-17, Pioneer on top. We'll return after this with 9:07 left to go in the fourth. You're watching Friday Night Football on Real Sports Live.
To reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sharyland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
We're the Mission Lady Eagles, and you're watching Real Sports Live. Yeah!
Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles, located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, is filled with vintage items, collectibles, and a selection of vinyl records that's as good as it gets. Every shelf, every aisle, and table is filled daily by a number of vendors that ensures that something here just might be the item you have to have. The vinyl record area helps bring an added atmosphere that makes for the fun trip when stepping back in time with the memory.
Real Sports Live again. Pioneer now leading 17-14. 1 yard touchdown run on 2nd and goal by Julian Valdez. Out of town scoreboard. Donna High leads La Feria 42-21. Some finals to record. PSG Memorial defeats Juarez Lincoln 17-0. McAllen Memorial defeats Hanna 31-28 in a thriller. And Harlingen goes back to being the king of Harlingen. 37-7 wins the Bird Bowl as we're back underway here from Richard Thompson Stadium. Thank you for joining us. Ball returned at about the 9-yard line. He runs into a crowd of Diamondbacks and Warriors.
At the 27-yard line, but it is a first down, 1st and 10. Warriors.
Trying to see who's on the return. I think it was Luis Reyes on the return. That monks him down with 8:58 left to go here in this fourth quarter. Now we're down by 3. The Rowe Warriors look to go back to work. Our last touchdown in the third quarter on 9:36 left to go. It was a Sotuyo 16-yard pass to Ramirez in the end zone to give Rowe the lead. A touchdown here can give him the lead again, or they might roll the dice and try to go for 3 and tie this one up. 17-14, 8:58 left to go in the ballgame. Sotuyo with 3 receivers lined up to the right. He'll go to the right and pass incomplete. Intended here for Samuel Diguez. That one just a bit too late.
2nd and 10 after
again, the finals to report. McAllen PSG Memorial defeats Juarez Lincoln 17-0. McAllen Memorial defeats Hanna 31-28. And Harlingen wins the Bird Bowl. They roll 37-7. $8:52 left to go on 2nd down and 10. Sotuyo lined up, running the backfield. Hey, handoff. QB keeper has a lot of room, makes one miss, and he's going to try to force his way through. Looks like he did get the first down on 2nd down and 10, and he did. They're moving up the chains. And a fresh set of downs for the Rowe Warriors. Edinburgh tacks on a touchdown to lead. Mac High 21-13. We're at McAllen Memorial Stadium. 17-14 here with 8:36 left to go. So Sotuyo fires one. Pass going to be completed over to the intended receiver. That's Angel Mejia, the senior wide receiver. They spot him at the 46-yard line, so a gain of 8. That brings up 2nd down and 2 for Rowe, and Rowe slowly trying to work their way down the field and eat up as much of the clock as possible. Edinburgh Village just defeated Edinburgh North 50-14. So 3 receivers lined up here on the right, 2 on the left for Sotuyo. Look to work their way down the field. Here comes a pass play. He's going to be brought down on a handoff. Handoff off to Somel Famat, and he's brought down for about a loss. Originally 8-yard gain. They bring him back for a loss of 5.
3rd and 7.
So 3rd down and 7. So an 8-yard gain on the pass. Famat brought down here for a loss of 5. Sotuyo lined up, takes his time, fires a pass. Pass going to be completed. He gets away. He's going to get the first down. They're going to bring him down well in Pioneer territory at the 47-yard line.
Castillo to reception.
Mateo Castillo, the sophomore wide receiver, puts himself in. Another final coming in. PSG North defeats PSG High 49-0 in a fresh set of downs.
This is their future.
Here we go, handoff down the left-hand side, tries to cut his way through, still on the move. That's Famat on the carry. Correction, that was Liguez, on the carry.
Liguez with the carry.
Liguez on the carry. 7:26 up to go. And that renews a first down. They spot him at the 36-yard line. And Rowe slowly and surely making their way down the field after trailing here by 3, excuse me. 17-14. 7:20 left to go in the fourth quarter. Hey, handoff, pass down the middle, pass completed here to Espinoza, who has a lot of room. He's gonna get into the 10-yard line, and a huge gain as McAllen Rowe continues his offensive dominance down the field. Replay here, a quick fire pass connecting to Andres Espinoza, who had a lot of ground, but he was tripped up. We'll see who he was tripped up by as we go here to the full screen replay before we go back. Here we go. So Tuyo, QB keeper, walks his way in, touchdown, Nicky Rowe. 7-yard run here by Isaac Sotuyo, and Nicky Rowe will take the lead. With 6:49 left to go, Sotuyo picks up his third touchdown of the night, his second touchdown rushing. So 20-17, things getting exciting. Now a chance for the PAT. Kick is up, nearly blocked, and you can count it, folks. 21-17. 7-yard run again by Isaac Sotuyo. This time to give the lead. 21-17, 6:49 left to go in the fourth quarter. You're watching Friday Night Football on Real Sports Live. Don't go anywhere.
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
We're the Edinburgh Lady Bobcats, and you're watching Real Sports Live. Woo!
Hi, I'm Rowe Rodriguez, and I'm a partner with New York Life Insurance Company. For 170 years, New York Life has built a reputation for building some of the finest agents in the industry. I help to manage that process from day one. If you're looking to challenge yourself and build an insurance and financial service business, then I would like to show you how I can help.
We're the Harlingen South Lady Hawks, and you're watching Real Sports Live. Hawks up! Woo!
Sherry.
Famous war chant made famous by the Atlanta Braves, the Florida State Seminoles, and many others. McAllen Rowe now leads 21-17, and now Rowe Warriors going crazy. Here's a touchdown by Isaac Sotuyo, a 7-yard touchdown run, his second touchdown run of the night. Makes it 21-17. He first scored his touchdown, which is a 7-yard touchdown run in the second quarter to tie the game up. Now he makes it a 4-point lead, 21-17. Thank you for joining us. 6:49 left to go here in the fourth quarter. Ruben Rodriguez with you. This one returned from at about the 2-yard line. Trying to take that one back there is Scotty Salas. Scotty Salas shakes and bakes, goes on the move, still going down the field, and they'll mark him down at about the 36-yard line. And what a way to respond for Pioneers. Time continues to run down. Sky high kick. We'll go to the full screen replay from about the 2-yard line. That's Scotty Salas who takes it. You see him coming in from the left side of your screen. One defender miss, 2, 3 miss, and he finally gets brought down at about the 36. So a big way to respond if you're Pioneer. Pioneer, who's 1-0 against Rowe all time. The last meeting was October 16th of 2020. That was the regular season opener. Pioneer got the win 49-28. A big shootout in this one. 21-17. First and 10. Valdez fires a pass, and it's incomplete. Going through the hands of Josh Guayada. Joseph Graham Jr. waiting right behind to make the catch, but hits the turf before he has a hand on it. Brings up 2nd down and 10. (21-17). Valdez drops back. Here comes a long fire. That one going to be run down at about the 41-yard line, so they get a 5-yard pass and extends the drive.
Garza with the tackle.
So time continuing to wind down as another final to come in. La Villa de Beach Progreso 34-6. Carroll and Ed Count Chelsea 49-22 in the fourth quarter. Fresh set of downs. Here ball from the 41. Valdez, QB keeper, has an opening, goes down. And going to slide himself in, and he'll renew the drive for Pioneer. So stop the time here to move up the chains just a bit.
Right around the 47-yard line, and it has the
47-yard line. That's enough for the first down. Time continues to tick by. Ball now at the 47 in Pioneer territory. Still a long way to go. 53 yards to be exact. Pass completed here to Rizales. Got Rizales, tries to make one miss. Gonzalez will be brought down here at about the 49-yard line for a gain of 4. That brings up 2nd down and 6. They put him now in Nicky Rowe territory on the Rowe Warrior 49-yard line. 2nd and 7 here. Time still ticking down. 5:25 left to go. Valdez takes the snap. Fires. Pass completed again. Going down. He gets brought down here on the reception there. Josh Guayad, the senior receiver, slowly moving the field down and is making the stop. Nathan Cantu, the defensive junior, the junior defensive back, for McAllen Rowe. 21-17, 5:04 left to go here in this 4th quarter. Valdez, QB keeper, going down the middle, looking to get the first down. He might be just a bit shy unless they ruled him. He did get across. That's what they're signaling. So he did get across. They'll move him up. And a fresh set of downs here as they'll stop the clock momentarily.
Texas Regional Band.
Here we go. Valdez, nowhere to go. Takes time. Set to his feet. Fires it. Pass incomplete. Intended again here for Josh Guayad. They can't get to him as 4:40 left to go. And if you're McAllen Rowe, you got to worry about time consumption here by Pioneer. Looks like we have a timeout on the field. Again, Rowe one timeout left, Pioneer with 2. And if you're Pioneer defensively, you have to worry about all the time consumption here. The time consumption by Sharyland Pioneer. It's like an injury timeout, I believe, and we'll take one here as well. 4:40 left to go in the 4th, 21-17. Things getting interesting. You're watching Friday Night Football on Real Sports Live. Don't go anywhere.
Enhances their future and success. That's why we are opening the Harlingen CISD Early Childhood Academy for pre-K students. At HCISD, we provide these opportunities for our youngest learners to foster their imagination and let their curiosity run while they develop their love for learning. These are the early steps to success, and Harlingen CISD is with them every step of the way.
Here at Real Sports Live, 2nd down and 10. Ball on the 41-yard line in Rowe Warrior territory. 4:40 left to go in the 4th quarter. Valdez and company steamrolling down the field. 41 yards left to go to the promised land. 2nd down and 10. Here comes the snap. Valdez dropping to his right-hand side. Here comes the pressure. Looking to go on the move. QB sneak. He's going to get shoved out of bounds, or QB keeper, I should say. You know, mark him out about the 32-yard line. He gets a gain of 9.
He's spotted right around the 32-yard line.
So a gain of 9 brings up 3rd down and 1.
Pushing him out of bounds.
Gantu keeps him in from going. It's Nathan Gantu, the junior defensive back, who shoves him out of bounds. Time continuing to wind down.
31.
.25 left to go. Here comes the snap by Valdez. 3rd down and 1. Trying to get through, and he's gonna. Looks like he did get to the line, just to the line. We'll find out in a moment.
Here's the first down there.
Looks like he did get to the first down. So again, Pioneer continuing to steamroll down the field. Slowly and surely, if you're Pioneer, you're doing the right thing. You're consuming as much of the time as possible, because Rowe, with a very threatening offense, can make their way to the end zone in a short amount of time. Here we go. Valdez looking deep, fires it downfield, caught, touchdown Pioneer. 31-yard touchdown pass. Antonio Carizales, the responsible, running like a madman on the field, and why not? Touchdown here by Pioneer. What a beautiful pass. 31-yard pass from Valdez to Carizales. Look at the replay here now on the right side of your screen. We'll go to the full screen replay. Why not? As a hard hit throw ball here. That one caught. Tight ropes 2 defenders, or threads the needle between 2 defenders. And that tacks on 6 more. So 23-21. Chance to make a 3-point lead with the PAT. 4:01 left to go. The kick is up, nearly blocked, and you can count it, folks. 24-21, 31-yard pass from Valdez to Antonio Carizales, one of the key targets tonight. We'll look at the replay again. On the full screen, presented by Roy Gonzalez, Josh Lone steps back and lets it fly and threads the needle as Carizales finds the promised line. 4:01 left to go here in the fourth quarter. Diamondbacks lead the Warriors 24-21. You're watching Friday Night Football on Real Sports Live. Don't go anywhere.
We're the Mission Lady Eagles, and you're watching Real Sports Live. Yeah!
Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles, located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, is filled with vintage items, collectibles, and a selection of vinyl records that's as good as it gets. Every shelf, every aisle, and table is filled daily by a number of vendors that ensures that something here just might be the item you have to have. The vinyl record area helps bring an added atmosphere that makes for the fun trip when stepping back in time with the memories. Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles in San Benito.
We're the Mission Vets Lady Patriots, and you're watching Real Sports Live. Woo!
All right, get a Real Sports Live. We're back underway. Ball going to be returned at about the 2-yard line. Taking it back down the field, trying to find an opening. Has a huge opening going down. They'll bring him, mark him down at about the 26-yard line on the return. Alex Partida, the junior. As Pioneer now leads. Again, thank you for joining us here. Time ticking away, 3:53 left to go. Pioneer leading 24-21. What a thriller we have for you here from Richard Thompson Stadium. Friday Night Football on Real Sports Live, folks. It's only week 1. We're already having an exciting match. We had an overtime thriller last night in Port Isabel with Lyford and PI, 41-40. 21-24, 3:53 left to go. Sotoyo in the backfield, 2 receivers on either side. He sends it one in motion. That's Isaiah Mata. Sotoyo drops back, lets it fly deep downfield and just out of reach. Intended here for Andres Espinoza.
Pass intended for Espinosa. 2nd and 10, 3:47.
3:47 left to go in this fourth quarter, and Rowe, you're a very quick offense, but you need to be very careful because Pioneer chunked off a bunch of time off the clock en route to their touchdown, that 31-yard pass from Valdez to Carizales. Valdez's 3rd touchdown, his 2nd touchdown pass of the night, the first to Espinoza, that 65-yard screamer. 2nd and 10 with 3:47 left to go. Ball on the 26-yard line. Here comes the snap. Sotoyo takes it. He drops. He's going to fire it off to Nelson Ramirez. Ramirez makes one miss. Ramirez a lot of room, and he still breaks away, going down the field, and that's a first down here for McAllen Rowe. Now they'll spot him down at about the 42-yard line, and that's what you need if you're Rowe and company. As you see the play, Ramirez shaked off an oncoming Joseph Graham Jr., who's trying his hand at defense. You'll see the read right there. Boom, what a shake and bake, and he shakes off Graham Jr. 24-21, ball at the 42-yard line. Sotoyo with 3 receivers on the left, 1 on the right. Handoff here. Sotoyo, QB keeper, trying to go through, and he's fighting his way across, still going on the move, and they'll mark him down at about the 48-yard line. Time continuing to tick down, folks. 3:15 left to go in the fourth quarter.
2nd and 4 after the carry.
2nd and 4 after the carry here. Carry about 6 there by Sotoyo on the QB keeper. Time winding down. Sotoyo with 3 receivers on his right, 2 on his left. Nobody in the backfield. 2nd down and 4. He takes his time. Lets it fly deep downfield and into no man's land. Incomplete. They had the right idea, but you can thank the coverage there of Pioneer. Left no one available as that one dropped in no man's land. And 2:45 left to go here on 3rd down and 4. 3rd down and 4th here. Rowe trying to get something going with 2:45 left to go. They've been efficient on 3rd down conversions. Everyone lined up, 2 receivers on the left, 2 on the right. Mata on the backfield. Here we go, 3rd down and 4. Fake handoff, Sotoyo going on the move. He has a lot of room, spins in, and he's gonna find his way inside. But a flag flies through, and we'll see what that's about momentarily. As the PA announcer likes to call it, dirty laundry. 31-24. You wait to see what that call is about. Oh, 2:39 left to go in the fourth quarter. We await the potential call. Here it is. Looks like we're trying to get a call. Because we saw the...
By the way, ladies and gentlemen, wave your Chick-fil-A fan towels if you have one. during 3rd and 4th downs. We appreciate it. I see a few going up there.
Wait to see the call.
Holding on the offense.
So a holding on the offense.
From the previous spot. Repeat. 3rd down.
Now brings up 3rd down and 14. So Sotuyo, who had to run a total of 4 yards, that felt like an eternity for him, now has to run 14 on 3rd and 14 again. Rowe has been efficient on the conversions. Folks, it's shaking in the press box here. Richard Thompson. 3 receivers on the right, 1 on the left, 1 in the backfield. That's Mata. 3rd down and 14. Sotuyo dropping back. Here comes the pressure. Shovel pass complete. Incomplete. And Samuel Liguez just had a hand on it and couldn't quite hold on.
4th down situation.
That's going to bring up 4th down and 14, and McAllen Rowe. What do? Do you roll the dice? You're 1 and 4 on 4th down conversions tonight.
It says it's 4th down.
So 4th down here, 4th down and 14. Rowe gonna roll the dice, 1 and 4 on their conversions. 3 receivers lined up over on the right, 2 on the left.
That's all on you. Timeout.
And Nicky Rowe will burn their 3rd and final timeout. They were looking to pull the trigger and trying to decide what they were going to do again. Looks like Bobby Flores wants to talk things off. And if you're McAllen Rowe, what do? You're 4th and 14, 2:30 left to go in the ball game.
We have an opportunity here. Let's give the cheerleaders a big hand for working all night long. A little bit of love for the cheerleaders. Tremendous ladies, workers. They're the best.
Again, if you're McAllen Rowe, you're 1 and 4 on 4th down conversions. You got a long way to go. 4th and 14 may not seem a lot, but we take you back earlier to 3rd down and 4. Isaac Sotuyo, he had to scramble. He was in the shotgun, so he can add about 4 yards. It was actually, for him, it was actually 3rd and 8. That was probably the longest 8 yards of his life, and he just got across. But a holding call, and that's the 6th holding call of the night for McAllen Rowe. And now again, 1 and 4 on 4th down conversions. They're looking to go for it. 24-21, folks. Texas high school football at its finest. And looks like they're going to roll the dice despite being 1 and 4. 3 receivers lined up on the left, 2 on the right. Here we go, folks. This is what we're all about. Sotuyo dropping back, lets it fly deep downfield. It's going to be caught and brought down here at about the 36-yard line. And you roll the dice and you get snake eyes, and what a huge catch there by the junior defensive back, Andres Espinosa. Oh, mercy, look at that one. Go to the full screen replay here, so that moves up, and now it's 2:13 left to go. As we'll go back to the replay, we'll go back to full screen. Here he goes, handoff down, going on the move, has a lot of ground, going to be brought down at about the 25-yard line. Looks like he got enough for the 1st down. And he did a gain of 11 there on the run. Zamoli Guest, the sophomore running back. Oh my, I got goosebumps here, ladies and gentlemen. 2 minutes left to go in this ball game. Sotuyo and the Warriors working their way downfield. Pioneer looking to do something. Deep pass downfield. That is going to be intercepted. Intercepted by the Diamondbacks. Andrew Rivera saves the game here for Pioneer. Interception of the night. The first interception for Pioneer. And they match up with Rowe, and they return the fade after an interception in the 1st quarter, and they intercepted to potentially save the game. Replay here, full screen. It was a deep pass intended, trying to see who the intended receiver. Trying to see who was the intended receiver. Looked like it was Andres Espinosa, and the interception. Don't know what the Pioneer offense now is trying to do. There's 1:45 left. Possibly take a few kneels, and folks, what a night. (24-21). they'll kneel it down. Folks, what a night from Richard Thompson Stadium as 1:25 left to go and counting on second down here after the kneel by Valdez. And we'll get you our RSL. As time continues to tick off here with 1:01 left to go, another kneel. It's like one more kneel will do it, folks. But what a night. What a way to start things off here. A dominant performance by both teams. Fans, Real Sports Live post-game show, we'd like to get you more involved. Go ahead and comment your thoughts on the game. We'll get to as much of them as many as possible, see what y'all think. Get in touch with our fans watching in, let us know, and start commenting your thoughts, and we'll get to you at halftime. Or at the post-game show, excuse me, that's how excited I am. Almost made another mistake. Already seconds left in this one from Richard Thompson Stadium. Another QB kneel. As both teams set to line up, the Pioneer fans, the Pioneer faithful with the famous rally towels, starting to go up here. We're down 10 seconds away. And that'll do it, folks. Pioneer goes 1-0 on the season. They win this one 24-21. Welcome to our post-game show presented by Rowe Gonzalez, Josh Moody Loans, San Benito EDC, and San Padre Island, Pioneer Trip at SoPadre.com. 24-21, your final, a thriller as Pioneer will go 2-0 all time against Rowe. To give you a recap, we'll jump to it here. It was 2 touchdowns scored by Pioneer in this second half, both of them in the fourth quarter. Rowe scored 2, one in the third, one in the fourth. 24-21 will start things off with Julian Valdez, our Real Sports Live Economy Awards co-player of the game. 3 touchdowns, 2 touchdown passes, and 1 touchdown run. Connected Leo Espinoza on a 65-yarder, then he ran in a 1-yard, then a big 31-yard touchdown pass to Antonio Carrizales in the fourth quarter under 16 drive. Started off at 7:30. 2 hours and 51 minutes into this game. We thank you for joining us here on our post-game show. So Pioneer will go 0-1 on the season, or 1-0, and Rowe goes 0-1 in the season. We'll get you the next 3 games with the out-of-town scoreboard as well. Next games here, Rowe will take on La Jolla at home on September 1st. Then they'll take on Sharyland at home on September 9th. And then week 4 will be at La Jolla Palmy to open up District 15 5A. However, for Pioneer, they'll open things up against Rio Grande City. They'll go on the road next week. Then they'll go another road trip over to Edinburgh North and another one to Valley View before they come back September 23rd at home against Laredo Alexander after Raid 3. They'll start off a lengthy homestand where they'll kick off district play against Mission Veterans Memorial Friday, October 7th. And thank you for joining us here on our post-game show. Again, we'll get you the out-of-town scoreboard as well. And thank you all for tuning in. And fans, keep on chiming in. Let us know your thoughts. We'll get more in touch with you guys as the night goes on. Some more scores to pass on. Santa Rosa goes 1-0, defeats Marine Military Academy 34-0. Fourth quarter, Carroll and Edcal Chelsea still going on at 52-28. Fourth quarter for Hidalgo Valley View, the Pirates lead the Tigers 48-16. Valley View looking to get their first win of the season. Those are some of the more scores we have. And we know the Bird Bowl has gone final. Harlingen High picked up the win, so a big night. Getting the recaps. Julian Valdez connecting Leo Espinoza to start off the scoring. Isaac Sotuyo then picks up a 7-yard touchdown run to tie it up. Lone field goal of the game by Vicente Cardosa, 10-7 lead with a 29-yarder good. So Sotuyo connects to Ramirez, open up the third quarter on a 16-yard touchdown pass. Julian Valdez responds in the fourth with a 1-yard touchdown run on 2nd and goal. Isaac Sotuyo picks up a 7-yard run to give Rowe the lead, and not before Julian Valdez makes the fans shake. The huge 31-yard touchdown passing on a big play. Andres Espinoza, the intended receiver, Andrew Herrera comes up clutch with the defensive reception. And ultimately, that's all she wrote in this one. Our player of the game, Economy Awards Go, player of the game. Julian Valdez, 3 touchdowns on the night. 2 passing touchdowns and 1 rushing touchdown. Again, Pioneer goes 1-0 on the season, and McAllen Rowe will fall to 0-1. Next up for Rowe, they'll take on La Jolla at home September 1st, while Pioneer became a 3-week road trip against Rio Grande City next Friday night. That's going to do it for us here. From Richard Thompson, saving for Mr. Joe Bowling, and for everyone else at Real Sports Live, I'm Ruben Rodriguez saying so long and good night from Mission, Texas. Your final score, Pioneer wins it 24-21 over McAllen Rowe. As always, stay safe, good night, and God bless. This has been a Real Sports Live production. Stay tuned for highlights after this.